but I didn't receive any.
All right. Well, she's entitled to 2 more weeks, so I'm gonna make it the 19th. And Jennifer, remember on the, is it the 19th, Jennifer?
20th, Your Honor.
20th? And we'll do this at 8:30, is that good?
That will work.
At 8:30. Okay, Ms. Washington, thank you very much. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, let me go back to Attorney of Properties versus Crossway, 2600352. Hi, Mr. Jarro, your name?
Good morning, Your Honor. Sam Drubble for the plaintiff of this matter.
So my problem was here, I went to sign this and you guys submitted this so late. You submitted it like well over a month after the hearing date, and then I wasn't gonna backdate or anything like that, so I'll be glad to give you Terry Ross Crosswright is not here, right, Jennifer?
No, Your Honor.
So I'll be glad to give you a judgment. We could still. What happened? We could still do it by way of default judgment. Are you still satisfied with the first numbers you gave me, 22,000? And then total 22928, or whoever was here on your behalf?
Yes, Your Honor. We'll honor those same numbers. And yes, we'll submit that by default today. Thank you.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you a writ date, but please submit it this morning, okay?
Absolutely, Your Honor.
Writ date will be the, let's see. Today's the 6th. We'll make it the 16th, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Have a great day. Thank you.
You as well. Thank you, Judge. Have a great day.
All right. Hamptons. Hamptons versus Emil Springer, 2601169. Ms. Emil Springer, can you tell me your name, please? You have to unmute.
I'm Neil Springer.
All right, Ms. Cohen? You're muted.
Carolyn Cohen, P49391, appearing on behalf of the plaintiff, Your Honor.
Mr. Springer, did you listen to and understand the rights on the video?
Yes, sir.
Do you wish to speak to a lawyer, or do you wish to make an application for funding?
I would like to speak to the attorney of the complex.
Okay, but what I was asking, do you want to speak to a lawyer from Lakeshore? If you don't, that's fine. You can talk to her, but
No, sir.
okay. So you waive your right to a lawyer and you're not going to apply for funding, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Why don't you tell me, Ms. Cohen, just give me the total amount that's due right now.
$1395.64.
All right, sir, can you pay that?
So I paid last month in full, and I made a payment. I made a partial payment for this month. So all I should have is less than I think $800, $700 or $800, if I'm not mistaken.
When did you make a partial payment for this month?
I don't want to sit here and do this, you guys. It'll take me all day to get through this docket. If you want to wait and you want to talk to Ms. Cohen at the end, that's fine, okay? So I'll do that. I'll pass on this case and you can talk to her when you're done, all right?
Yes, sir.
When I get through some of these others. Hamptons versus Chloe Rowland, 2601170. Ms. Rowland, where are you at?
Defendant has not checked in, Your Honor.
All right, they paid for a second mailing. You can take a default, Ms. Cohen. Go ahead.
Yes, currently there is $1,155 owed in rent, a $175 late fee, a $75 statutory attorney fee, for a total of $1,305 with the writ to issue after the 16th.
Did you include your court costs in the rent to retain?
I did. Part of them were paid, so that's why there's only $75 statutory attorney fee.
1305. Okay, default judgment will enter. Writ date will be the 16th. Yeah, yeah, I see what you mean now, John. Defendant failed to appear. This is scheduled for 8:30. It's now 8:59. Hamptons versus La Crystal Lovett, 2601171.
Good morning, Carolyn Cohen, P 49391, appearing on behalf of the plaintiff, Your Honor.
Ms. Lovett, your name, ma'am?
LaCrystal Lovett.
Did you listen to and understand the rights on the video, ma'am?
Yes, I did.
You wish to speak to an attorney or
No,
apply for funding?
no.
All right. Why don't you give me your breakdown now? Let's start with rent to retain.
$1,180.07. $175 late fee and a $75 statutory attorney fee for a total of $1,330.07.
Is the past due rent 118007?
Yeah,
So where's your court costs?
they were paid.
What do you mean they were paid? I'm not understanding. Why am I not getting rent to retain and then the court costs?
I did. I said it was $1,180.07.
But is that the amount of rent that they owe?
Yeah,
So what are you doing? Are you guys saying that they're paying the costs before they're paying the rent?
they paid the cost and the rent in March, and now it's April the 6th.
Judge Mueller, writ date will be April the 16th.
Do you want to ask her whether she can pay that?
I'm just not sure how I'm confused. I mean, I've been doing this for 32 years now and you guys, is your ledger crediting the court costs before the rent?
Our ledger credits the oldest amount due. So when she went into April, she only owed 7 cents, but it's April the 6th now. So we didn't dismiss the case. So now she owed that
Wait a
7.
second. You're telling me, Ms. Lovett, why don't you unmute? You're telling me she only owed when did you pay the amount that was due according to them, Ms. Lovett?
I paid the remaining balance for March on the March 31st. So that I could go into April just
You
on
owed
April.
7 cents.
I didn't know I owed 7 cents. I was told I owed $221, so that's what I paid on the 31st. Which was the remaining balance for March.
So they're entitled to their court costs. I'm confused still, Ms. Cohen. Maybe you can help my brain here because I'm confused. If they paid and Ms. I'm sorry, I forgot your name, Hampton's manager. How are you?
I'm good. It's Katie.
Yeah, Katie, what?
Katie Sprout. Katie Sprout. I'm sorry.
So you're telling me, so I want to know from you, was everything paid up by the end of March?
Okay.
Except court costs? Or were the court costs paid?
Okay, give me 1 second. I have to pull up the ledger.
You're muted again.
My maintenance guy was talking to me. I told him to go away. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I want you to tell me what the balance was as of March 31st after she made what I think she said was a $221 payment. What would the balance have been?
It would have been the 7 cents as of the 31st.
I mean, basically, she's paying off everything, but we're not dismissing the cases because.
Did she
it's
pay the court costs? Does that include it in the 7 cents?
I don't believe so, no.
Yes, everything was included. That was my breakdown that I got.
A second. I want to know, I want somebody to give me a good answer to this question. If you're telling me she only owes 7 cents, not including court costs, that's one thing. If you're telling me she owed 7 cents, including court costs, in other words, she paid everything and just had a balance at the end of March for 7 cents, is it, which of those is true?
That's correct. She paid the court costs, everything but 7 cents.
Well, I'm not going to give you guys a judgment
That's
then.
fine. I'll dismiss it.
Well, you guys got to tell me this, though. I feel like I was just a dentist. I didn't go to dental school.
Okay,
I
I'm
mean,
sorry.
Come on.
Move for dismissal.
You didn't do that on the last one, did you?
Here's the issue, and I'm not sure. I'd have to go back to the last one and see if there was, but I mean, what the judgment says is that, or the court rule says is that we're, on the date of the court, that we're entitled to collect everything that's due at that time. And, you know, the issue is, let's say.
Listen, if she paid everything but 7 cents, there was nothing due as far as I'm concerned. That was an accounting error probably on the charge on the behalf of the management. And if she's paid everything in full by March 31, nobody's coming in here and getting a judgment from me for the rent that's due on April 1.
Okay. Then
It's not even a close call, you guys. That's why I was confused with this.
Okay. All right.
No court costs or the court cost. I want to know the first thing out of every lawyer's mouth, if you guys can hear me. Rent to retain, how much is it? Late fees, how much are they? And then you can, I don't mind if you include all the court costs together, including statutory attorney fees. So are you moving to dismiss, or do you want me to do this on my own, Ms. Cohen?
I'll move to dismiss.
Case dismissed, motion to plaintiff. Hamptons versus Perry Walker, 2601172. Was Perry Walker here?
That's something never said.
Your name, sir?
Perry Walker.
All right. How much is, first of all, sir, did you listen to and understand, where'd you go here? There you went. Did you listen to and understand the rights on the video?
Yes, sir.
All right. Do you wish to speak to a lawyer or apply for funding?
No, sir.
All right. Tell me how much is due in past due rent, Ms. Cohen.
$2,750.02.
All right. And then you have late fees of how much?
$150, 2 months.
2 months, 75?
Yes.
Is that, and then what are your court costs and statutory attorney fee?
$176.54 for a total of $3,076.56.
All right, sir, do you agree that you owe that amount?
Yes,
When can you pay that?
I can pay it. 1 second.
For some reason, I'm not hearing you very well. Can you get closer to the device?
Okay, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now, sir?
Yes, stay
Okay,
close.
I can pay it on the 17th.
All of it?
Yes. Well, it's 3,000, right?
It's $3,076.56.
Okay, well, could you give me to the 24th, actually? I'll give it another
I'm having a hard time hearing you. I don't know if it's me.
Oh. I think it's my headphones.
Has he disappeared?
He did, Your Honor.
Hamptons versus Derek Brown. I'll come back to that one. 2601173. I'll go back to Walker when is Derek Brown here.
Move for dismissal without prejudice.
Dismiss motion of plaintiff without prejudice.
Mr. Walker's back.
I see him.
That was my headphones. I apologize.
No problem. Hamptons versus Perry Walker, 2601172. Mr. Walker's here, Ms. Cohen's here. All right. When you said you can pay it in full on the 17th, is that true?
Can I do it on the 24th instead? I get another check. I was in a wreck this month on the 17th, so I had to get a new car. So the 24th will be fine. I can pay it in full.
You all right with that, Ms. Cohen, or do you want to pay something else before then?
I'd like half by the 17th.
Yeah, that's fair. Listen, I'm gonna, here's what I'm gonna do. You'll $3,076.56. If the defendant pays $1,800 by April the 17th, writ date extended until the 24th. Okay?
Okay, that's fine. I could do that.
So you're gonna have to pay at least $1,800 by the 17th, and if you do that, the writ date is extended until April 24th.
Okay, that's fine.
All right,
Okay.
you're all set. Wish you well. Good luck. She's gonna
Thank you.
submit a judgment. Mr. Farrar, I'm gonna ask you to take your hat off, please. Hamptons versus Derek Brown. Derek Brown, 2601173.
Move for dismissal without prejudice.
Case dismissed, motion to the plaintiff. Hamptons versus Brian Walker, 2601175.
Carolyn Cohen appearing on behalf of the plaintiff, Your Honor.
Is he
Mr.
here?
Walker has not appeared.
Okay, you can take a default. You paid for a second mailing. Go ahead.
There is $1,200 owed in rent, $150 late fee, $176.54 in court costs, for a total of $1,426.54 with the writ to issue after April 16th.
All right, defendant failed to appear. Relief requested will be granted. Default judgment possession in favor of plaintiff and against defendant. Jennifer, would you make sure that these documents, they're stamped the 5th, it's the 6th. We're gonna make the writ date the 16th on this, just if you can change them if I'm missing them. I'm trying to get them on this register before they come down, but I might have missed one or two. Hamptons versus Deshauna Daniels, 2601176.
Move for dismissal without prejudice.
Case dismissed, motion to the plaintiff without prejudice. Hamptons versus Cynthia Bazzi, 2601177.
Move for dismissal without prejudice.
Case dismissed, motion to the plaintiff without prejudice. Hamptons versus Devin Combs, 2601178.
Move for dismissal without prejudice.
Case dismissed, motion to plaintiff.
Wait. Which, I'm sorry, I might have been looking at the wrong, yes, move for dismissal. That's correct.
All right, Hamptons versus Gerard Grimes and Rosalind Grimes, 2601179.
Move for dismissal without prejudice.
Mr. Grimes, I see you out there. Can you start your video? All right, well, where's Gerard Grimes? There you are, sir. State your name for me.
Gerard Grimes.
So I hope you heard that. She's moving to dismiss. So
Yes.
you're all set. Good luck.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Jelana Taylor, Hamptons versus Jelana Taylor, 2601181.
Carolyn Cohen appearing on behalf of the plaintiff, Your Honor.
Hello.
Oh, good morning, Ms. Taylor. I'm sorry, I didn't see you. Can you,
Good morning.
I need to see your face though, please. Thank you. Did you listen? Tell me your name, ma'am.
Jelana Taylor.
Did you listen to and understand the rights?
Yes.
You wish to speak to a lawyer or apply for funding?
No.
All right. Why don't you give me a breakdown, Ms. Cohen, as to what is owed here?
Sure, there's $2,423.69 in rent. There's $150 in late fees, which is $275 late fees. And there's $176.54 in court costs for a total of $2,750.23.
All right, ma'am, do you agree that you owe that amount?
Yes,
Are you going to be able to pay that?
yes.
When can you pay that?
I can have everything paid by the 27th.
How much can you pay by the 17th?
I can pay 13 by the 17th.
You can pay what?
13.
100?
Yes.
All right, if defendant pays $1,300 by, so the first writ date is going to be the 17th. I just want you to be aware of that. If you pay $1,300 by that date, writ date is extended until, what did you say, the 24th?
The 27th.
Okay, I'll let you do that, but you got to make sure you pay that $1,300 by April 17th, ma'am, okay?
Okay.
Otherwise, you have to vacate if you can't pay on that date because they're going to submit an application for a writ, all right?
Okay.
Best of luck to you, Ms. Taylor. Thank you. Hamptons versus
Thank you.
Clarice Lee, Titan Lyles, and Christian Lyles Weems, 2601185. All right, Ms. Lee, I'm going to ask you to get a place where you're not walking around, if you would do that for me. There you go. Tell me your name.
My name is Clarice Lee.
Ms. Cohen, your appearance.
Carolyn Cohen, P49391, appearing on behalf of the plaintiff, Your Honor.
Do I see either Keaton Lyles or Christian Lyles Weems? Are any one of those individuals here, Jennifer?
No, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Lee, did you listen to and understand the rights?
I understand my rights.
I'm sorry?
I understand my rights.
All right, do you wish to speak to a lawyer or apply for funding?
No,
Where is Keaton Lyles and Christian Lyles Weems?
at home.
Okay, because they really need to show up on these. Why don't you tell me the breakdown, Ms. Cohen?
Sure, there is $13.55 owed in rent, $175 late fee, $191.32 in court costs, for a total of $1,676.57.
Ma'am, can you pay that?
I won't be able to pay it until about the 29th.
That's fine.
Okay, so the writ date, you're good with the 29th, right?
Yes.
Ms. Cohen, I'm asking you,
Yes,
you're good with that?
yes, yep.
So we're just we'll have you pay all that by the 29th of April, okay, ma'am? 1676.59, and it is due by, again, April the 29th. If you haven't paid it and haven't vacated, they're going to issue a writ. I'm going to assign a writ. They're going to submit an application for a writ, okay, ma'am?
Okay.
And this will be after hearing versus Ms. Lee, and it'll be by default versus the other two, okay, Ms. Cohen?
Yes, Your Honor.
Let me just make a note of that. All right, Ms. Lee, I wish you well. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Hamptons versus Reuben Plummer Jr., 2601186.
Carolyn Cohen, appearing on behalf of the plaintiff, Your Honor.
Mr. Plummer, good morning. Your name, sir?
Reuben Plummer Jr.
Did you listen to and understand all the rights, sir?
Yes,
Do you wish to speak to a lawyer or apply for funding?
I'm applying for funding.
Okay, here's what I'm going to do. That gives you a 2-week adjournment. Jennifer, what are we doing? The 20th on these?
Yes, Your Honor, the 20th at 8:30.
So we'll adjourn this to the 20th at 8:30, but you have to submit proof that you submitted an application for funding. You have to bring it to the court here within 5 days, okay?
Okay, I had called them and asked them for a letter from them so I can apply for funding. Who do I need to speak to obtain that? Because I haven't received a call back from them.
From who?
I called the attorney's office, whomever,
Oh,
I
no,
think
no,
her
no,
name
no.
was Stephanie.
Wait a minute. Wait. There's various agencies you can apply for funding with. And they were on the video. If you want, when you're done here, and just give us some time because she's busy, you can call 734-671-0201. I hope you're writing that down.
I'm trying to, you said it fast, 734.
671-0201,
0201. Okay,
extension 217. Okay?
okay,
But you're gonna have to apply with the agencies and then bring us proof that you've done so within 5 days, okay?
okay, no problem.
All right, and I'm gonna give you a new date of April the 20th. Any questions?
No, what time on the April the 20th?
8:30,
8:30, okay.
okay?
All right,
Have a
thank
good
you.
day. Have a good day, sir. Good luck.
Your Honor, I'm gonna put, Ms. Cohen in with Mr. Springer, if he can go into the breakout room.
Yeah, that's fine. And then I'll call that. You let me know when they're out, Jennifer,
Okay.
okay? Tanglewood versus Marshall Shear. 2601155. Good morning, Ms. Kingsley.
Morning, Your Honor.
All right, your name, where'd you go?
So to stay, but I'm here as Marshall Shear. He was my stepdad. We had the place together. He took off on us and left us. So,
Are you an occupant?
yes.
And your name again is what? Angela Rice Day? Is there a hyphen between Rice and Day?
Yes.
So I've just got to know, I wrote default judgment, defendant failed to appear, occupant showed late, adjourn.
Well, no, he went to go live with his sister, but my daughter and I still live there. In order for us to change the lease, it would cost us an extra $100 a month because that is what the office said. So I can't get any help for funding. I can't do anything.
Okay, just slow down a second, okay? Do you remember this one, or was somebody else from your office in here in your stead there, Ms. Kingsley?
No, I'm familiar with the situation.
What happened? I didn't write very good notes.
Oh, from the from the last hearing,
Yes.
that the case was adjourned because apparently the occupant had appeared and she was having issues with Zoom, and that you stated that you want everybody to appear in person.
I remember. Did you listen to and understand the rights on the video? Okay, well, I'll do it again. Okay, you have the right to a lawyer, you have the right to proper venue, you can demand a jury trial within 5 days. You can apply for funding with various agencies, Michigan Department of Health and Human Services, the local coordinated entry agency, Housing Assessment and Resource Agency, Federal Help for Homeless Program. And they may help you with some or all of the rent due. If you choose to apply for funding, you'll have to submit proof that you've made application for funding within 5 days here to the court.
I can't apply for funding because I'm
Summons and complaint, let's see, there's also the possibility of a conditional dismissal if all parties agree. So let's start out again. Is there more rent owed now because we've gone into April? I'm talking to Ms. Kingsley.
Oh, yes, Your Honor.
Okay. I have missed you, Ms. Kingsley. You haven't been in here much.
I
All right,
missed you, Judge.
give me your breakdown if you would, please.
Rent to retain is $1,254.44. There's $100 in late fees. That's $50 for 2 months. Costs $190.04 for a total of $1,544.48.
Sorry, repeat the balance.
$1,544.48.
Do you have the money to pay this?
I got my car. Yeah, he made it worse. I have no vehicle to be able to go in there. But I will talk to my dad.
All right, so you're asking for a writ date of the 16th, are you?
Is the legal bill, please?
Wow.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so we'll give you a writ date of the 16th, and the amount to be paid to save is $1,544.48. Okay.
Can we go any later? My dad just had cancer surgery, so I haven't spoke to him about it because and then recover people. I mean, if I could just have a couple more days, I could.
If defendant pays 700 by April 16th, if you pay 700 by April 16th, writ date extended until April 20th, okay? I wish you well, ma'am. So you'll submit that judgment to me, Ms. Kingsley?
Yes, Your Honor, I'll prepare it and get it submitted.
Thank you very much. Do you have any more for me?
I have a few, yes.
Right? Yeah, Meadowlands?
Yes, I have Meadowlands. I have one more for Tanglewood. That one's at 9:30 though.
Meadowlands versus Gail Tittle, 2601165. Gail Tittle.
Brianna Kingsley for the plaintiff.
I don't see her out there, Jen.
She's not on Zoom.
All right, I'm gonna give you a default. Go ahead.
Thank you, Your Honor. In light of the defendant's failure to appear, I would request entry of a default possession only judgment. Rent to retain $1,825.05. Late fees are $80. That's 2 months at $40 each. Cost $185.04. Total $2,090.09 with a writ to issue after April 16th.
Good enough. You can submit your judgment this morning and I will sign it.
Thank you,
Do you have
Judge.
Okay, what other one do you have? They gotta be later, right?
Yeah, my next one's at 9:30, so I'll just hang out.
Okay, so I'm gonna go on, let's see here, Creekside versus Amber Matisse, 2600998.
Good morning, Your Honor. Daniel Landman, P35797, appearing on behalf of the plaintiff. Ms.
Morning,
Matisse
Mr.
is
Landman.
present.
Hope you had a nice trip.
It was wonderful. Thank you.
Good. Ms. Matisse, can you just stop right there, please, and tell me your name, ma'am?
Yes, Amber Matisse.
You made application for funding. You provided us with proof. Have you heard from the funding agency?
No, but I did pay it all in full a couple days ago.
Is that true?
Your Honor, I don't have any information to that effect, and if she did pay it in full a couple of days ago, it would have been over the weekend, so we would not have heard.
Ms. Matisse, you have
sir.
a warrant for your arrest, I'm told here. Ms. Matisse,
Okay.
do you have anything else, Mr. Landman?
I do
today?
I have two other cases, Your Honor, at 9 o'clock, yes.
Why
One for Deerfield Estates, one for South Glen.
Why have you not taken care of your business here, ma'am?
I was trying to make sure my kids had something stable first, and then I as soon as my kids are I'm good with my kids, I plan on fixing all my wrongdoings.
How old are those?
So sorry. Excuse me, Your Honor. I didn't mean to interrupt, but I did just want to verify that Ms. Matisse did pay her rent in full over the weekend.
In that case, Your Honor, we will move to dismiss without prejudice, and I'll submit a proposed dismissal.
Thank you very much. Ms. Matisse, I expect you to come up here this morning and take care of your warrant. You understand what I'm telling you?
Yes.
I mean, I don't want to have to call the police and have them come to your house and arrest you. So come on up here to the courthouse. I'm sure it'll work out. Is that mine, Heather, or is it, or Jennifer? Can you tell?
It's Judge Heston's, Your Honor.
She's nicer than I am. Come on up here today. Good luck, Ms.
Okay.
Matisse.
All right.
Come up here today. You understand what I'm telling you, right?
No, I understand. I have to get somebody to sit with my kids is the thing. I have to figure out my kids before I can come up and do a court thing.
How old are your kids?
How
old are your children?
They range from 10 to 2, and I have 5 of them.
Are some of them in school?
Yeah, they don't have school today though. I just walked up to the bus stop and we sat up there for 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll work out, Ms. Matisse, but you have to show up in court. You understand what I'm telling you? Judges
Yes.
don't like that. All right, good luck.
No, I understand. Thank you.
If you can't make it today, make sure you make it tomorrow. We're gonna keep the warrant in effect until you show up, though. That's gonna be embarrassing for you. If you get picked up on a traffic stop and you end up in jail overnight, you don't want that, right?
No,
Okay.
no, sir.
All right, we're not that bad, but you gotta show up in court, right?
Oh, okay,
Good
yeah, I'll
luck,
figure out
Mary.
something for my kids and I'll get up there.
All right, good. Thank you. Marion
All right.
Manor versus Shakara Jackson. 26011194.
Oh,
Judge Marion Manor is Miss Cohen. If we could just give her a minute to finish with Mr. Springer. If you move on to Deerfield.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Deerfield Estates versus Dawn Arquette, 26011283. All right, good. Ms. Blandon?
Daniel Landman on behalf of Deerfield Estates, Your Honor, plaintiff moves to dismiss Ms. Arquette's case without prejudice. I believe we've already submitted a proposed dismissal to the court.
Please dismiss motion of the plaintiff Deerfield versus Kristen Broll and Aaron Broll, 26011284.
Your Honor, plaintiff moves to dismiss this case without prejudice as well. The tenant just paid a few minutes ago.
Case dismissed. Motion of the plaintiff Deerfield versus Alina Hunter, 26011286.
Plaintiff moves to dismiss this case without prejudice as well, Your Honor.
Case dismissed. Motion of the plaintiff Deerfield versus Valerie Sorich and Eric Polak, 26011288.
Sounding like a broken record, Your Honor. Plaintiff moves to dismiss without prejudice.
Case dismissed. Motion of the plaintiff. And I also have South Glen versus Anthony Ferrer.
Your Honor, this is the first hearing.
26. Hey, I'm sorry, I didn't. 26011294. Go ahead.
Sorry, Your Honor. Plaintiff in this case does not move to dismiss without prejudice. Daniel Landman appearing for the plaintiff. Mr. Farrar is present.
Mr. Farrar, where are you, sir? I don't see you. Oh, there you are. Your name?
Anthony Farrar.
Good morning to you. Did you listen to and understand the rights, sir, on the video?
Yes, sir.
You wish to speak to a lawyer or apply for funding?
I'm going to apply for funding.
All right. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you April the 20th.
Oh, I didn't know he was back there.
April 20th at what time, Jen?
We're going to do 9 o'clock, Your Honor.
At 9 a.m., but you have to bring us proof that you made application for funding within
Yes,
5
sir.
days. Okay, sir?
Now, I have a question now, too. Now, if I come up with half of the money by the 20th, too, would that be sufficient as well?
Well, I don't even want to get to that point. You said you're applying
Okay.
for funding, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You apply for funding and then we'll come back in 2 weeks and we'll see where the funding aspect is to it. Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. Does that sound fair or not?
No, yes, sir. Appreciate it.
Okay. We'll see you on April 20th. Thank you. Deerfield
Yes, sir.
versus
Thank you.
Victor Fisher and Catherine Fisher, 2601305.
Daniel Landman on behalf of Deerfield, Your Honor. Plaintiff moves to dismiss without prejudice.
Case dismissed. Motion to plaintiff. That's it for you, right?
I have one other Deerfield. Picard is the tenant, and it's also a dismissal, Your Honor.
I don't have that one in my folder, Jennifer.
Judge, it should have been there, may have been stuck to Hunter. It was right. It would have been right after that one.
Oh, I'm sorry. Deerfield versus David Picard, 2601287. All right.
Daniel Landman on behalf of the plaintiff, Your Honor. Plaintiff moves to dismiss without prejudice.
Case dismissed. Motion to plaintiff. Have a great day, Mr. Landman.
Thank you. You as well, Your Honor.
Okay, Emil Springer, Hamptons versus Emil Springer, 2601169. Mr. Springer, your name again?
Emil Springer.
Gotta start your video, sir. Ms. Cohen?
I'm gonna move to dismiss without prejudice.
Okay. Case dismissed. Motion to plaintiff without prejudice. You're all set, Mr. Springer.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. South Lake. I'm sorry, Marion Manor versus Shakara Jackson. 2601194. Do I have Shakara Jackson here? I don't see her.
Carolyn Cohen appearing, move to dismiss without prejudice.
Case dismissed, motion to plaintiff. I think you're all set, right?
No, I've got some other
Marion and Heritage.
heritage cases.
Good. Let me get my bearings here. Heritage Square versus Sharita Elledge, 2601187.
Carolyn Cohen appearing on behalf of the plaintiff, Your Honor.
Is she here? I don't see her, Jennifer.
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Oh, I'm sorry. Where are you? There you are.
I see you.
Okay. Okay, your name?
Sharita Elledge.
Did you listen to and understand the rights on the video, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Do you wish to speak to a lawyer or apply for funding?
No, sir.
All right, give me the breakdown if you would. Rent to retain is how much?
1,535 in rent, 150 in late fees, which is 2 late fees, 176.54 in court costs, for a total of 1861.54.
Ma'am, do you agree that you owe that amount?
No, I don't. I spoke with the property manager a few days ago when I got the summons, and she gave me a different amount. I did pay $980 for last month, so now I owe this month plus the late fees, but I did pay the $980, so I owe for April now, and I believe it's $440 in late fees plus this month's late fees. And she did give me a break. She emailed me a breakdown. Because
Wait a
of
minute,
my
I've got it right here, right? Ma'am, your name? From
Sharita
Heritage?
Elledge.
No, I know it. Heritage Square, manager. Your
Jennifer
name.
Harmon.
All right, good morning.
Good morning.
What is going on with this? Can you help me?
Yes, the Miss Elledge is due a $300 concession off of the total that her ledger showed. And she did pay the $980, which was recorded and I believe is showing on this morning's breakdown.
All right, so you guys got to put this in simple terms for me. What is the rent to retain now?
Well,
she paid-
if she's due a $300 concession, then rent would be $1,235.
But does that include or not include the deduction for the 9 something that she paid?
No, after she paid that $980, there was still $640 owed before the court costs. And
Okay. Well, I'm just trying to figure out what's owed. How much do you think you owe, Ms. Elledge?
So I believe I owe for this month, plus whatever the late fees were, that was in excess of about 400, a little over $440, I believe. And then according.
You don't owe 400 in late fees.
How much is the rental amount that you paid monthly, ma'am?
$980.
All right, so you think you owe $980 plus late fees, right?
Plus late fees, plus the 85, I guess, I don't know, something on there with $85. I really don't know. Jennifer would know better because I'm confused about the 600. What is the 600 for?
It's back balance, Ms. Sharita.
Say that one more time.
All the way at a zero, unfortunately.
Hang on, wait. Let me put a stop to this. Let me go on to the next case. And you guys can go into a breakout room. I don't care if it's just the manager and Ms. Elledge or you, Ms. Cohen, and I'll go into the next case and then I'll come back and deal with this one, okay?
Okay.
Heritage Square versus Christina Justice, 2601188. It's Christina Justice here.
Move for dismissal without prejudice.
Case dismissed, motion of the plaintiff. All right, so that's what I'm gonna do. And then Elledge. Well, let me just check one thing. I'm gonna do Marion Manor, and then I'm gonna put you in a breakout room, unless you want to just send the manager and Ms. Elledge and Ms. Cohen. It's up to you.
The manager and Ms. Elledge can go in for right now. That's
Right, send them in, and I'll go on to Marion Manor versus Javon Crawley, 2601189.
Good morning, Carolyn Cohen appearing on behalf of the plaintiff, Your Honor.
I do not see Javon Crawley here. Second mailing was paid for. It appears as though you can go ahead and take a default. So you can go ahead.
Yeah, there's 2,043.08 owed in rent, 150 in late fees, which is 2 late fees, 176.54 in court costs, for a total of 2,369.62 with the writ to issue after April 16th.
All right, defendant failed to appear. Case was scheduled for 9. It's now 9:39. Writ date will be April the 16th. The amount to be paid to save it from the issuance of the writ is $2,369.62. Marion Manor versus Jennifer Scott, 2601191. Is Ms. Scott here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, can you tell me your name, please?
Jennifer Scott.
Did you listen to and understand the rights on the video, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Do you wish to speak to a lawyer or apply for funding?
I have applied for funding. I work at Henry Ford Hospital, and I have applied for their Helping Hands. I recently was in the hospital myself for 2 weeks, and then I had a whole month off of work. So I'm sorry. But I have applied. I don't know if Henry Ford would. I can apply for other funding too.
You
I know I
can.
have.
Did you listen to you got all those
Yes, sir, I
agencies
did.
that you could
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
okay, slow down. But you understand the agencies that you can apply for funding, true?
Yes. Yes, I do,
Nice.
sir.
So you can go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go ahead and adjourn this 2 weeks. We'll make it April the 20th. What time is that again, Jen?
Freeman's here at 8:30.
At 8:30. So you have to submit proof of your application for funding. If you're going to apply for funding, you have to bring proof of that to the court within 5 business days, okay? So you have to bring it up here by Friday, all right?
Yeah, sir, would my Henry Ford work as?
Well, I mean, I would apply for other agencies. I don't know anything about your financial situation, but what's wrong with applying to the other agencies too? You can do that.
I was looking at, I've been researching it, and they said like 2,000 is the max that you can make monthly. And when I'm back to work, I make.
I
more
don't,
than-
ma'am, I don't understand. I don't get into what their approval.
But I will,
stand-
yeah, I will
Hang on.
definitely apply. Sorry.
I don't know what their approval standards are. Honestly, I don't know. That
Okay.
I just can't tell you that.
Thank you.
Okay? If you have any questions, you can call the court and speak to the civil department extension 217. Okay? Extension
Thank you, sir.
217. That's 734-671-0201. That's 671-0201, extension 217. Okay?
Okay, thank you, sir.
Best of luck. Marion Manor versus John Reagan and Alyssa Ochoa. I'm sorry, 2601192.
Carolyn Cohen appearing on behalf of the plaintiff, move for dismissal without prejudice.
Mr. Reagan, I see you out there. Your name?
John Reagan.
All right, so the plaintiff's lawyer just moved for a dismissal. I'm granting that request. Case dismissed. You're all set.
All right, thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Marion Manor versus Jayla Bullard, 2601193. Ms. Bullard, your name?
Jayla Bullard.
Ms. Cohen?
Carolyn Cohen appearing on behalf of the plaintiff, Your Honor.
Did you listen to and understand the rights, Ms. Bullard?
Yes.
Do you wish to apply for funding or speak to a lawyer?
No.
All right. You want to give me a breakdown, Ms. Cohen?
Yeah, there's 1,254 owed in rent, $175 late fee, $176.54 in court costs, for a total of $1,254.08.
I thought you said the rent to retain was $1,254.
I apologize if I said it. I thought I said $1,002.54.
Okay, maybe I misunderstood you. So at $1,002.54 plus the cost, and it comes up to what?
$1,254.08.
All right, good enough. Defendant failed to appear. I'll go ahead. I'm sorry. What am I thinking? Jeez, I'm sorry. Ms. Bullard, can you pay that?
I can pay that in full by the 24th.
That's
Can you
fine.
pay? Okay, good enough. Writ date will be, and you do this after hearing writ date, April 24th. So you have to pay that amount, 125,408 by that day. Okay, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
All right, I wish you well. Good luck.
Okay.
Thank you. Did anybody, was that resolved with Ms. Elledge?
Yes, sir.
Let's call it Heritage Square versus Charita Elledge, 2601187. I need everybody's name again, please.
Sharita Elledge. Sorry.
Carol Cohen appearing on behalf of the plaintiff, Your Honor.
Jennifer
Manager?
Harmon, manager for
Right.
Heritage.
Okay, so what is the total rent to retain then left?
1,150.
And then you have court late fees of 150.
Yes. Wait, I had 170. Let me make that correction. So that would be 1,107. 1,170 for rent.
Okay, I think you're combining the late fees and the rent, correct?
Yes.
The judge would like it, if you gave the $300 credit, my record would show that there would be 1,235 owed in rent, 150, which is $250 late fees, 176.54 in court costs, for a total of 1,561.54.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Cohen, for your help.
Is that true, ma'am? Ms. Elledge, is that what you agree that you owe?
So I just, within the breakout room, no, I was told 1421.54.
Well, it might have been before the $75 statutory attorney fee.
That is correct.
Okay, so what's the total again? I'm so sorry.
1,561.54.
Okay, I can pay that by the 30th of this month in full. 1561.34.
Yes, can you pay anything before the 30th?
I can give you maybe 200 this Friday.
What can you pay by the 17th?
By the 17th, without the 200 this week, I can give you 400 towards that.
Okay, so you're gonna pay 400 by the 17th, and then you're gonna pay the balance by the 30th.
17th, yes.
Hey, Ms. Elledge, I'll go along with that. So that's what you, just make sure you have to pay the 400 by the 17th. Otherwise, you have to move out. Okay?
Okay, no problem.
Paying
Yes,
that
sir.
400 extends the writ date until the 30th. Okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Have a great day. Thank you very much. Good luck.
You too. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Do I have Tanglewood versus Antoinette Arnold? Tanglewood versus Antoinette Arnold, 2601153.
Rhiannon Kingsley for the plaintiff.
Is Antoinette Arnold here?
I've not had her check in on
Yes,
Zoom.
I'm here.
Oh, there you are.
You gotta start your video, man. Ma'am.
Okay. Let me see. You see me?
There you go. Okay, your name?
Antoinette Arnold.
So did she bring in proof that she'd submitted an application for funding? Ma'am, would you just stay right there, please? Thank
Yeah.
you. Did you bring in proof that you submitted an application for
Oh,
funding?
my application for funding was already presented to Tanglewood. They paid $409.68.
All right, so we're not waiting on anything there. How
No.
much is owed, Ms. Kingsley? Ma'am, would you just stay right there, please, so I don't lose you? Thank you. Tell me the rent to retain.
I'm showing rent to retain $2,007.19. Late fees $100, 2 months at $50 each. Costs $190.04 for a total of $2297.23.
That's what's not told to me, Judge. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry?
That was not told to me. I received a notice from Tanglewood saying that I owe $14.14, and then I owe for this month. Then DHS gave them $409.68.
Yeah, I'm not showing receipt of the payment from DHS.
Okay, well, I have the invoice number. They talked to Mr. Turner talked to Carrie over at Tanglewood and told her that the money was set.
So you think you owe $490.68 less than the $22.97? Is that what you're telling me?
Yes.
Do you have a manager here, Ms. Kingsley, on this?
No. No, I don't have anybody logged in.
Can you call there and see if you can get somebody?
Sure.
I'll pass the case. Don't go anywhere, Ms. Arnold. I'm gonna pass that case here, okay?
Okay.
Cindy Stefanik versus David Brooks. Cindy Stefanik versus David Brooks, 2601085. Apple's iPad, we have no clue who you are. You have to have your name on there. Do I have anybody, Cindy Stefanik or David Brooks here?
They're in the courtroom.
Why aren't they stepping forward? They're in the courtroom?
Sorry, my bad. I'm thinking of somebody else.
Do I have any Cindy Stefanik or David Brooks, Jennifer, out there?
I've not had him check in on Zoom, Your Honor.
Well, it was scheduled for 9:30. Nobody appeared. Case dismissed. Douglas Heckert Jr. versus Amanda Potter and Eric Velke Jr., 2601222. Is Douglas Heckert here?
Your Honor, I have not had him check in with us.
We don't have Amanda Potter or Eric Velke here?
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Your
can I
Honor,
say-
they have not checked in with me.
Nobody appeared. Case dismissed.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm the district manager for Creekside. I was actually here for the hearing for Mr. Heckert. I don't think he's going to appear today because I actually spoke with him. I was in court last time when he was here. I just happened to be here for another hearing. He was subleasing to the two people that he brought into court, and I actually happened to see the hearing. So I approached him after the hearing. They are not on the lease for his home, so I don't think he'll be coming here today.
This doesn't have anything to do with Creekside, though, does it?
Yes, the home is in Creekside, and we
Oh,
don't
it
allow
is?
yes, and we don't allow subleasing. I've actually filed a 30-day on him for the violations and the subleasing for those people living in the home.
Do
So
is dismiss the case. I mean, he didn't show up, they didn't show up, so.
okay, perfect. Thank
All
you so
right.
much. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. All right, Golden Management. Golden Management versus Luella Morgan and all occupants, 2601133.
Good morning, Your Honor. Sarah Lowney on behalf of the plaintiff.
Good morning, Luella Morgan.
All right, what are we doing on this one?
Yes, Your Honor, I did have a chance to speak with Ms. Morgan today, and we have worked out a consent judgment. This is a health hazard case. So
Yep.
Ms. Morgan, I believe at the last hearing indicated to the court that she would be cleaning up the property. From my understanding, it's not been remediated yet. So we did just agree to a consent judgment for April 16th. She shall fully clean the property, repair any damage, and coordinate an inspection with plaintiff before that date.
So she's gonna vacate by the 16th?
If she does fully remediate the property and clean everything up, my client would give her an opportunity to stay.
Well, how you want me to word this? I mean, what are we gonna do here?
I can just put it in the further terms that the April 16th shall be the date. But if she does coordinate that inspection, repair the property, then she shall have the ability to stay. We won't apply for the order of eviction then.
You guys are kind of playing judge and jury there, aren't you, though, Ms. Lowney? I mean, it just seems to me like you're saying the 16th, she would have an order saying she has to be out by the 16th. And I don't know what the provisions are gonna be in the consent judgment. What are you gonna say? You guys are gonna inspect? And if it's not to your satisfaction, she has to get out. If if it is to your satisfaction, I don't like doing it that way. I mean, if you want, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, ma'am, if you sign up for a consent judgment for April 16th to vacate with this proviso that if it's done to their satisfaction, they're basically going to get to play judge and jury, and I don't like that. Can I make a suggestion, Ms. Lowney?
Yes, of course, Your Honor.
Maybe you can just say that you're going to give her until the 20th, and you guys can coordinate going in there. And if it's not done to your satisfaction, you can come in and tell me on the 20th why it isn't, and I can give you a judgment with a writ date that you are requesting. I mean, this is health hazard, so you do have the right to immediate, but the point being that I'm just not feeling comfortable with you guys going out, you saying April 16th, she has to vacate. But then if it's done to your satisfaction verbally, I mean, it at least needs some judicial oversight is what I'm trying to tell you nicely.
I understand, Your Honor. Well, my concern is just that this property is not passing city inspections as it is right now. So that should be, could we do like a conditional dismissal or something like that? Or the same issue would arise?
Do a conditional dismissal and dismiss it, but I think in fairness, if there's a question as to what she's done, you're going to need me to decide whether or not it's still
understood, Your Honor.
The property's in a hazardous condition.
So April, when would be the next hearing?
I can give you one. I'm not quite sure what you're asking. I could set it for the 20th. I can set it for, I think, the 13th, right, Jennifer?
We have the 13th, 20th, or 27th.
Yeah, I mean, but how you gonna word everything, I guess?
Well, Your Honor, I can prepare an order today. If she does fully clean everything up by, I guess, the 20th, we'll come back here, or the 16th, we'll have our hearing on 20th just as a control date. But if it's not fully clean by that date, then I would just be asking for a judgment and an immediate order of eviction to enter. So today I would just prepare just an order that we'll have another hearing and that she shall clean everything by the 16th or repair the property.
If she doesn't, then you guys can present evidence and I'll listen. Is that what you're saying? And I'll decide whether or not it's in a hazardous condition?
Correct, Your Honor.
Ms. Morgan, do you understand what she's telling you?
Yes, I do, and I appreciate you taking this into consideration. I appreciate it.
Well, I want you to understand that the conditional dismissal is going to say that you have to clean up the property free from all those contaminants. I didn't read it. I don't know what it is.
Yes.
What is it? By the 16th. And if you don't, on the 20th, we're going to have a hearing and I'm going to determine whether or not you've complied. And if you haven't complied, I'm going to order you to be evicted. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do, Judge. Thank you so much.
Ma'am, do you have somebody that can help you?
Not really, but that is a lot of time for me to get it off, and I have my work schedule available that I'm off work, so I'll be able to get it done. A lot of it is just books and paperwork that I need to go through and throw out.
Okay. So you're going to prepare, I just want to be clear, a conditional dismissal that says she has to complete the cleanup by the 16th. We're going to reconvene on the 20th. If it is not to the landlord's satisfaction, we're going to have a hearing and I'm going to determine whether or not the property's been cleaned up properly and order an eviction. Is that true?
That's correct, Your Honor. I wasn't going to prepare a conditional dismissal. I was just going to prepare just a standard order, just stating that we'll have a control date of the 20th and that the 16th would be the date to have everything cleaned up. And then if we come back here on the 20th, everything's fully cleaned, then we can just dismiss the case then. But if not, then a judgment and an order of eviction would enter at the same time.
Okay.
Okay. Perfect.
Thank you, Ms. Lowney.
Wait a minute.
Thank you.
Hold on a second.
Yes.
I'm troubled by that. We're not going to have you're not going to submit a conditional dismissal now?
Well, then I would have to just, if she doesn't clean everything up by the 16th, I would just have to reinstate the case. And then but we have the other hearing scheduled. I will do whatever the
Why
court.
don't you schedule this for the 20th and you guys understand and agree that it has to be done by the 16th? And if it isn't, and it's still in the same condition on the 20th, you can just move for judgment then. Does that not make more sense?
That worked for me, Your Honor.
Let's do that. April the 20th. April the 20th. Jennifer, at what time?
10 o'clock,
9:30?
Your Honor.
10 o'clock, okay?
Perfect.
April 20th. Make sure you get that cleaned up, Ms. Morgan, okay?
Thank you so much, Your Honor. I appreciate you taking your kindness on me.
No problem, but I'm looking at some of these pictures. You got to get rid of this junk,
Yes.
okay?
That's clear. Oh, it's almost all gone now anyway.
All right, good enough. Good luck. Thank you.
Thank you for your kindness.
Thank
No
you.
problem.
Bye.
Ms. Kingsley, did you guys figure anything out on Arnold?
Yes, I talked to my client. They haven't received the check from DHS yet. It has been issued, but it hasn't been received yet.
But let me recall that. Tanglewood versus Antoinette Arnold, 2601153. Ms. Arnold, your name, ma'am. You have to unmute.
Antoinette Arnold.
Ms. Kingsley?
Brianna Kingsley for the plaintiff. Yep,
So
I
she
did.
said she hadn't received the check yet, ma'am, from DHS. So we could just do a judgment for 229723. Obviously, that will apply to, once they pay, that will apply. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right. You agree that you owe 229723 if they haven't received that payment from DHS?
Yes.
All right. So how can you pay that balance by the 16th, ma'am?
Probably I can pay it by the 25th. I just got a new job. I'm in training now. So I just got a new job. So I can have it, I get a check by the 25th because we get paid bi-weekly.
You sure you're gonna be able to pay it all then?
Yes.
Any problem with the writ date of the 25th?
Just said it's a Saturday.
Oh,
Okay, well then that Monday, because I usually they let
make
me
it the
put it in a
27th.
Dropbox.
We'll make it the 27th,
27.
okay?
Okay.
And that'll be after hearing, all right?
Okay.
All right, thank you very much. Have a great day.
You have a better one.
I'll try. Owners Management versus Justice Wade, 2601102. Mr. Lechner, good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor. David Lechner, P number 67994 on behalf of Owners Management.
Justice Wade, your name, please.
Justice Wade.
Good morning.
Good
All right.
morning.
What are we doing now with this?
We were in court last week, Your Honor, and it was adjourned to today so that Ms. Wade could speak with Lakeshore Legal Aid. As far as I'm aware, Lakeshore Legal Aid, no one has filed an appearance on behalf of Ms. Wade. And I haven't had any further conversation with her because I was waiting to see if she had an attorney or not.
Okay, this was fair to comply with terms and conditions, correct?
Correct, Your Honor. And if the court wants to know specifically what those are, is that documented lease violations, minor child unsupervised in other buildings on May 28th of last year, improper trash disposal October 13th of last year, unsupervised children causing damage to common areas October 27th of last year, unauthorized pet February 2nd of this year. So four violations going back approximately 10 months.
Ma'am, what is your position on this?
The improper trash disposal, it was stated that someone from, I had a garbage bag on the side of the dumpster, and someone from management went through the bag and found a piece of mail of mine. So it was stated that was mine. But I understand, but I kind of don't agree because we only have 2 dumpsters where my unit is. And
it fills up very quickly. So pretty much every week there's garbage bags and furniture and
It
things.
does seem like I hear a lot of this about garbage on the side of the dumpster, Mr. I mean, whatever. Let's talk about something else. Let's talk about whether kids were left unsupervised and whether kids are damaging common grounds.
So I have a 11-year-old daughter and a 9-year-old son. This was their first summer here in Flat Rock or Walnut Creek. They felt a little more free. They did go into another building where there are many more kids who live there. We don't have kids in my building. It's just my children. They would go to the other building and play with the children outside originally. And then, I don't know, kids get excited, so they would go in and come out. But I did address it to my children and they were punished.
Well, but what did they damage?
I don't believe they damaged anything. They just had toys and things that weren't supposed to be in the building, the common areas, which that is true.
So the allegation for that from October of last year, Your Honor, management was informed that Ms. Wade allowed minor children along with other children to play unsupervised in the building hallway, resulting in food and trash being left throughout the hallway, creating a mess in the common area.
Thank you.
You guys want me to just set this for trial? Ma'am, did you try to call Lakeshore?
I did speak with the attorney from Lakeshore. She did give me some advice, but I received an email on Friday stating that due to scarceness of, attorneys, that they couldn't represent me.
Your Honor, let's set it for trial and I'll talk to my clients and see how they want to proceed.
All right, ma'am, you're gonna need to have somebody help you out on this. Why don't I adjourn it to April the 20th? And I'll make that at,
This is your copy and you're all set.
so what do you mean? You want to talk to your client and see if they want to resolve this with Ms. Wade, if they wish to push it further, what?
Yes, Your Honor. So let's set up for a final pretrial on April 20th. I'll have an opportunity to discuss the matter because I was waiting to hear back from Lakeshore Legal Aid for today, and obviously that's not going to happen. So let me talk to my client and see if we can work something out, some kind of probationary period as we've done before in the past.
April 20th at 10 a.m., you guys, okay?
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
April 20th, 10 a.m. Thank you both.
Thank you.
FC Stratford LLC versus Takesha Reeves, 2601296.
Good morning, Your Honor. David Fantera on behalf of the plaintiff.
Good morning. Do I have Takesha? There you are. Your name, please?
I'm Marte Hanna. I'm her son. I had spoke with the lady about 30 minutes ago in the breakout room. I don't know if she was my attorney or...
What's your name?
My name is Marte Hanna. I'm Takesha Reeves' son.
Hang on a second. Marte, how do you spell that? M-A-R-T-E?
T-A-E.
And your last name?
Hanna, H-A-N-N-A-H.
Okay. Where's she at?
She had cataract eye surgery this morning at 7 a.m. That's the only reason she's not here. She would have been here for any other. She would have been here.
What's this about, counsel? How much?
The rent that's owed at this time is $3,357.13. That includes.
Hang on a second. Did she not think to call and request an adjournment? I mean, I would have given her an adjournment if she was having cataract surgery, but she can't just not show up and expect me to say this is okay. And I can't let you listen.
Sorry,
I can't let you represent her.
Yes, I understand.
You're not a lawyer, right?
No, not at all.
Okay, I can't let you represent her.
Okay.
What do you want to do, Mr. Fantera?
I'd like a default judgment. They moved in at the end of January and have made no payments since they moved in. The total balance, including a $75 late fee for March and $50 late fee for April, is $3,357.13.
The rent to retain first.
Okay, sorry. I apologize. $3,042.13.
That's just in rent.
That's just rent.
Late fees, you got at 125, right?
125, and then court costs of 190.
So what's your total again?
3,357.13.
There's nothing I can do, Mr. Reeves. I don't know what to tell you. I can't let you represent her.
I wasn't trying to represent her. The lady I talked to before, she said that you can adjourn it because it only takes her 7 days to for she be able to remove the eye patch because she plans on playing it. It's just been her by herself. So, but she plans on paying it.
Well, he just told me you guys hadn't paid anything or she hadn't paid anything since they moved. Mr. Landau, I need you to mute, please. He just got done telling me that you guys haven't paid a nickel, right, Mr. Fantera? Did I understand you correctly?
That's correct. They paid money when they moved in, but have not paid anything since then.
She should have called for an adjournment. There's nothing I'm going to do. Writ date will be April the 16th.
Okay.
So she's going to have to pay up that amount by the 16th of April, or a writ will issue, and it's 3,357.13. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
I'll submit a judgment, Your Honor. Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you. You too. All right. Kathleen Sinesti versus Dylan Demer, 260-470. Is this going to be a trial? Are you guys going to resolve this or what?
Yeah, that's what it's scheduled. We did the Zoom.
Come on up here, you two. Your name, Mr. Demer?
Regular Hogan. Dylan Demer.
Ms. Sinesti, your name?
Kathleen Sineski.
What was this over again? You were claiming damages, right?
Yes, he violated a 1-year lease.
Well, he hasn't paid, right?
Correct, he has paid, he violated the 1-year lease.
All you sued him for was you won. You sued him for non-payment of rent, right?
Yeah, I also supplemental damages at the bottom.
All right. Maybe I'm confused. I thought you told me on February 23rd that he owed you $3,485, I think it was. Did you not?
No. On what date, I'm sorry? We were here on, that's when I didn't have the calculations you were trying to help, January rent.
Wait a minute. You guys have I'm just kind of not sure what you're suing for. You've got, how much is owed on this property? On the rent?
The rents? $4,810.33 now. You walked out on the lease. So the house, turn the power up, the heat off. I mean, it's just been, so now I've been trying to, to re-rent it. So I have all these damages now. So I did just secure a tenant for April.
You guys had a, oh boy. You guys had a month-to-month lease or a written lease for a year?
Yeah, I have the lease right here. Your lease.
So you can't sue for termination of tenancy if you've got a year lease in effect. You can sue for non-payment of rent. So do you agree that you owe the amount she's claiming?
Not that full total amount. I would agree to, I think I would admit to a 2 months rent of.
Did you just
January.
vacate the property?
So there was some.
I just
Yes,
asked
sir.
my question.
I had an eviction notice and I got it. So I conversated to her, I was, you know, having the mindset of moving out. And that was vocalized to her. And before anything was vocalized to me that she was writing an eviction notice, she ended up giving me an eviction or notice to quit, whatever it's referred to, as in the mail. So before I even told her a set date I was moving, I had already had these letters coming in the mail to move out.
But you didn't turn the keys over.
I did by the January 31st that the letter told me. I had a letter in the mail to move out within 4 days because I got the letter. It was like the 27th or 26th there. And I was out by the 31st.
Sorry.
Yes, I served notice to quit.
Did he turn the keys over?
No, he left them in the house. He left the house unlocked, turned off the heat, left the keys on the counter on February 2nd when I got the keys back. Oh, it's a nightmare.
Not sure where else I was supposed to put the keys, sir.
Well, you didn't call her up and say, here's the keys, right?
I had a day to be out. I was out on that day and the keys were left on that day.
Wait a minute, just let's slow down. Let's slow down. Do you have any other property inside of the residence?
No, sir, there was my son's trampoline that was left behind, and that was it.
Why'd you leave that behind?
I had to, like I said, I was in a rush. It was I worked a second shift and I had 4 days from that letter to move out. So I moved
Hang
in 4
on,
days.
just slow down.
Oh,
Why don't you guys talk? And maybe you can reach an agreement with a consent judgment as to how much is owed. And an acknowledgement in there that he is to the extent that he's entitled to possession, he voluntarily relinquishes it. You guys go figure out how much you think that, if you think you can resolve it. If not, I'm gonna have a trial.
I just kind of know.
Well, you guys both got this a mess. You're Ms. Sineski, you're starting a complaint to recover possession on the notice to quit. And you have no business sending out a termination of tenancy during the middle of a lease. If you guys have a written lease, you have no business doing that. Period. So you've kind of got that going on. You've got the non-payment going on. You guys obviously didn't communicate. He leaves the property. He doesn't turn over the keys. He shuts the heat off. But it sounds like it might have been during one of these periods. In other words, you got a complaint to recover possession. I don't even understand how you did this. You sent it out on January 15th to 26th, saying he has to move on January 31 to 26. That's what you did. On a termination of tenancy when you guys were in the middle of the lease. Am I right or wrong?
Say that again, I'm sorry. I sent him a notice to quit.
On January 15th. And you said you have to get out by January 31.
They get that letter.
Stop.
Sorry.
Right?
I thought that was to notice to quit from January to get the rent to January 31st. We didn't really do an eviction because he moved out.
I know, but you're sending out 30-day notices to quit on termination of tenancy, and you didn't even give them 30 days, and you guys were in the middle of a lease, right? Did you? Well, under what basis are you saying you got to get out of the property if he's in the middle of a lease? You could sue him for non-payment of rent. And then if he doesn't pay the rent, you can terminate, you can take possession of the property back, but you didn't do it that way. Jennifer, do I have the whole file here?
Yes, I'm pretty sure. I can
So you didn't even send out a 7-day notice to quit, it doesn't look like, did she?
That was the first thing I sent out, I don't know, I don't have it with me right now, but I did send out a 7-day notice.
Do you have a 7-day notice to quit down there, Jennifer?
Judge, and I'm opening up my documents. I have the summons form, a complaint for non-payment of rent, and a notice to quit to recover possession.
Yeah.
So it looks like she
You never sent a
possibly used,
7-day notice to quit for non-payment of rent. You gotta be careful, Ms. Sineski, when you're doing these. I know you want to represent yourself, and that's fine, but you gotta be careful. I don't even know what to do. You guys got a mess going on here. What day did you?
January 31st, sir.
And you're telling me you left the keys in the property, shut off the utilities,
Without intention to harm. I asked my, yes, that was, yes. that-
and left the door on?
Yes, sir.
How do you know the keys are in the property? Did you go in the property?
No, he texted me on February 2nd, said I moved out, turned the heat off, and the keys are on the counter.
Okay. So really, that was technically, he relinquished possession on that day. How much did he owe you in rent up until that day? Let's say till the end of January.
To the end of January? Well, our contract is 100, I know you say you do 75, so, it's a $15.95 rent for January, $75 late fee. And then he still owed a balance on his June proration when he moved in of $25.33.
Do you
And
agree?
I didn't get the keys back until February 2nd. so
I know, but
Okay, so I was asking for that.
hang on a second.
Then he has unpaid.
Hang on one second.
Okay,
Let me think. Do you agree that you owe the month of January?
Yes, sir.
The problem is you're sending out a notice. You gotta be careful with this. My problem is that you're the landlord, you're the one that's supposed to know, and you're sending out a notice to quit when you had no business sending out a notice to quit on a termination of tenancy. So if I were you two, I would go out in the hall and I would talk about the case, and it seems to me that maybe, just maybe, a consent judgment where and a money judgment where he has to pay $15.95 plus your court costs, plus you said something about a June proration.
and then he has some unpaid water.
Well, you can add all that up and maybe you guys can come up with something.
Okay.
Why don't you two listen? If you have a question, I'll answer it.
I did pay the water before leaving.
Well,
And I said.
that's easily ascertainable, right? Where's the property? It's in Brownstown, right?
Correct.
Well, you guys can ascertain that by making a phone call. Figure it out.
I have all the copies, but you couldn't pay the water in full because you didn't have a final for one thing.
All right, you guys figure it out. Go out there and figure out the figures, but that's my thought process.
Okay.
All right. I know everybody's been patient. I need to take 5 minutes. I'll be back here in it's 10:23. I'll be back here by 10:35. Okay, everybody stay seated. Thank you.
Should I go there? Can I stay here?
You can sit in here if you want. They're ready. Y'all ready?
My investigator is not available this week, Judge.
Is he on, he's on bond? No, he's on bond. Well, when can y'all be ready? It's 1,268 days old. It's 4 years. That's over. When's our next target? Yes.
The 27th.
I am specialist at,
When can we try this as early as possible?
anytime besides, I know the 27th,
What's the next one then?
May 4th or May 11th.
May 4th, special set.
Can we do May 11th, Judge? On May 4th, I have one with the witness. We have to fly in.
Is that already specially set?
Yeah, because they had to do that first.
Who's the other lawyer on that?
I think it's Wilkerson. It's a murder.
Our luck is on that. That's double bad luck. Let's see, John, okay. No, but manual. We got your attention though, John.
Yes.
John Manuel, and that's Bruce. Is it Bruce Smith?
This is one of Bruce's clients. People here. They're pretty.
Come on up. You're John Manuel? Yes. You're gonna, Mr. Smith is unable to be here, so you're gonna get a reset. Sorry, I mean, this thing's 600 days old, it needs to move, but it's not gonna move today without him. Okay, John West here, Mage McNally. With Mr. Laird. And Mr. Laird has got a big, he told me there was a plan he had. You were gonna try something for a change.
Sure, let's do that.
Ready?
I'm ready on this one.
All right. Okay.
We know we're down low.
All right, it's Sterling Booker. John.
I used to think of
There's hey Mike.
Oh, they need to.
You're still involved.
That's just me.
Yeah, no, it's just you. You're only involved when you got the cards. I know how you play. You're a poker player. I know that. Sterling Booker.
This is one with Langston, Judge, where he told me he'd be out.
Yeah, like it's gonna, yeah, he's out, but he's trying to work things out. Okay, we're gonna reset this, man. Okay, but stay with, I think Langston, your attorney, he's trying to, I think, see if things can move, but if they don't, it'll be reset, okay? Then Arias Wilson,
That's right.
Kenwood. Arias.
My witness from the
Felony
store,
theft?
yeah.
Where your property?
Right.
That's fine.
Right.
Nice go person.
Is it something we want to work out? My witness from the store says she is set for pre-op today and surgery.
Okay,
tomorrow.
well, but this would be the 10th one, and it's not gonna go, so. See if something can be done, but it's step 10. It's not 10. Tiana Baker. Deanna Bacon. Do you have any others? Right, let's see. Tiana Baker.
Yes.
Mr. Capitan.
Good morning,
There you
Judge.
go.
How are you? I apologize.
Well, no.
Not very visible to me.
Don't worry about it.
I was able to speak to defense counsel and he asked me to take a look at something, some more discovery, more carefully, and that's what I'm trying to do.
All right, it's gonna be reset
Okay.
because there's already 10 ahead of it.
Okay.
Patrick Winston, let's get a resetting. Where's Mr. LaField? Okay, Mr. Laird, on this one, do you know anything on Patrick Winston?
Yes, sir.
Mike, on Patrick Winston? Have you talked to your attorney yet? All for them? It's titled law, right?
No, I haven't. No time.
I don't have that, Andy. When did you do that?
3 months ago.
Who was it?
I just talked to him and
You don't remember?
I know
You hired the guy
I'm sorry.
or the lady. You want me to play the Jeopardy theme here? That puts you, that gives you pressure. Your local lawyers? Is it local?
He was just talking to you.
Tall, short, guy?
Yes.
Bald head?
No, he was-
Overweight, underweight? I didn't narrow that one down at all, did I?
Sent me emails.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just talking to him.
Oh, we were just talking. So,
But
Hey, thanks, my bad. Thanks to now.
oh, yeah, he's bald. I said, bald head dude, you said no.
he's walking around. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, he'll be back.
We'll find him.
Isaiah Murchison, John. Can't.
Yeah, and then sweat form.
Yeah.
We'll find him. Tell him, Judge, look at the worst one.
But you might saw that.
See, maybe it's back.
What's the crime?
It's out.
What degree is it?
It's a very great.
Yes,
So what have you done?
we're gonna ask, request a reset on this case. Judge. That's
Reset.
fine.
Cause y'all see what y'all made.
Yes.
Desmond Lindbergh.
Jimmy. We have to be.
Why don't these things go with the fence? Give them something to do. Busy.
They're on.
We have to judge.
It's gonna be a trial, though, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That's what I mean, trial. Frederick Wills, okay, John with Frederick Wills, burglary of a door.
Judge, there's no longer laying on this. I'm not sure if it's.
Maybe you know.
No, yeah, that's. Get you reset now?
Where's Frederick? Frederick Wills once. Frederick Wills twice.
Not here.
So.
No answer. I ask the bailiff to call into the hall for Frederick Wills, please, and cause number 25 CR 987. We got Roger making bets on the phone there.
Yeah, it is.
40. No response to that name called into the hall. No response to the name. Called here in this photo. The defendant has failed to appear. Warrant shall be issued. Or his arrest. Failure to appear, his bond was. It's a state jail felony, but it looks like it's going to be prosecuted, punished as a second degree felony, right, John? What are you doing? Who's right here? The passed out? Where did John go?
Ran out the door.
Yes. Who's the attorney on that one?
Johnny Joe.
Okay, it's a state jail felony, but it's punished as though it were a second degree felony, correct? Because
No, I believe it's a third degree felony. They're all state jail. All the priors are state jail offenses.
state jail, okay.
Third
But
degree
it's,
felony.
punishes their with clarity.
Yes.
All right, and it's, the bond is how much?
4,000.
The bond is doubled to $8,000 for failure to appear and must have a GPS device as a condition of bond. And home confinement, so we know where he is when he's not here in court. He's allowed to go to and from in the most direct route possible, medical care, to get food, to meet with his attorney. Yes. In the room. Okay. So Bellinger, Raleigh, Johnson, Torres, Hatch, Powell, Jones, Anderson, McMillan, Wilson, in that order. See if we can get 6 or 7 files in at least. Here. Everona Beverly. Here.
Yes, yeah, she's in that.
Injured. Where? In custody?
Yeah.
I'm gonna need that. I'm saying.
They're really nice here. So it's here. Oh, I think it looks like.
They're right here on
I think she played on your heaven.
your office sent them.
Oh, I didn't have it back.
What is this?
Well, same thing.
Leftover letters.
That's the foot I use.
Okay. Okay. So this is her support letter to herself.
You got that?
Did you have one?
No.
Did you need?
Great.
It says defensive.
It says email to your.
You didn't get there where she said she doesn't want to do probation? Supposed to her time to get over it. She don't want to do probation. What she said? But is she, does that happen?
Yeah.
Yeah, 12 months, but she.
All right, we now call 2 cases. Clause numbers 21-36529 and 21-36760. The state of Texas, is it Averiana? Beverly. A lot of syllables in that. And you were charged with burglary of a building and theft. And each of these cases. Well, hold on. You're on probation on each of these, right? And so we have first amended motions to revoke probation that have been filed in each of these cases. The defendant pleaded true last month to allegation 1 and allegation 2 in each case of the first amended motions to revoke probation. That is committing the offense of unlawful carrying of a possession, carrying a weapon, lawful carrying of a weapon on or about August 5th of last year. And also on that day, committing the offense of illegal possession of a controlled substance on or about August 5th, 2025. Each of those are violations of probation. Actually, condition 1, don't commit a crime. True. Good call. No. What? You kind of read probable cause, David, which is unreasonable, unreadable. It's unreadable.
The new one?
Well, the one is related to this August 5th incident. And the controlled substance, I can't, what is it?
Is that a better copy? Or do you got the same guy? No. Yeah, mine's a little bigger.
You can read it. What is the drug? I can't.
There were several. There was
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drugs.
yes.
Let's see, oxycodone in here. Marijuana. Methazine.
Yeah, I think the one you were looking at was the December of 2025. That's the one I forwarded.
No, I got August 5th.
Well, that's one I just gave it.
Which is what we're talking.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's one. Oxycodone. Okay. But wasn't there? What drug was not present? Right, earlier, the defendant entered pleas of proof to 2 First Amendment motions to revoke probation. The defendant is looking at a state jail felony. Punished as though it were a 3rd-degree felony, correct?
No.
No, it's
Just
state jail.
It's just state jail. We got a cap for 1 year.
Yeah.
Okay. And capital.
Or 12 months.
Okay. Go ahead. State first and last.
Judge, I think I'll be looking at her history and looking at the updated pre-sentence report. We've done everything we can to try to get her on the right track, and she just keeps committing crimes. So we'd ask for the 1 year state jail.
Go ahead. State and defense.
Your Honor, as you look at Miss Beverly, she's a young lady. Probably has some growing up to do. Especially from her response to the probation department. In reference not seeing the big picture on this. The only saving grace on this, Judge, is that if she goes to the state jail, maybe she'll see the light of day and be able to get help in the state jail. Safe P would be an option for her when she's incarcerated. When she gets there and then sees the environment and people there, she may have a change of heart. It is my understanding that probation has offered everything that they can to her, but she wants to, but doesn't want to take advantage of it.
Let me ask you, how much is still remaining on restitution? If any, it was $6,000 originally.
Actually, between the 2 cases, I think it was 8,500.
full balances, but
Sir? It hasn't, none of it has been paid?
no, sir.
So you got 6,000 in one case and then 2,500 in the other.
Yes.
What about that?
Judge, she keeps committing other
I
crimes.
know.
It's not like she's paying off restitution. What am I supposed to do? Just say, well, do it.
I'm asking you.
I understand.
Does that
but
factor in? She's got 121 days, correct?
Yes, sir.
What do you have to say, if anything? Nothing? I'm sorry, I can't.
I do have something to say.
I can't hear you, sir.
Speak up. I did make payments in my restitution.
Did you? That's not what we're showing though. Your probation would know. I'm not seeing any, but
In the other.
has he paid? She's not paid any on restitution in these two cases?
Looks like none of it has went towards restitution.
None of it. I guess you're paying fees or something. It goes there, but it's not going to restitution.
It's doing the best thing with the page for restitution.
Ma'am?
I was doing the best thing. It's just on the restitution. Say, all right.
From probation, anything you want to add?
No, sir, with the 13 new alleged offenses, it's revocation. It's the best thing I can say.
Yeah. 13 new. It's tough.
Well, that's what I'm saying, Jim, maybe when she gets there, these programs that are offered there, you can take advantage of it, and let me straighten out before she gets out.
With all these cases coming down the pipe, I don't know.
Well, this is
They're gonna have a bunch of them, and she's gonna have to pay for all those and do that.
If nothing further, I'm going to find that there is sufficient evidence supporting these first amended motions to revoke probation. Well, first of all, the pre-sentence reports are made a part of the record in each of these two cases without objection. And in each of these first amended motions to revoke unadjudicated probation, the defendant has pleaded guilty or true to allegations 1 and 2, voluntarily, knowingly, intelligently, and based upon discussions with her attorney. And that is enough to grant these first amended motions to revoke unadjudicated probation by preponderance of the evidence or greater, as I find allegations 1 and 2 in each of these cases to be true. Thus, your deferred or unadjudicated probations in each of these cases are hereby revoked. Earlier in these cases, you pleaded guilty to each of these state jail felonies voluntarily. When I placed you on probation, you were mentally confident to do so. You understood and appreciated the consequences of pleading guilty. There was sufficient evidence supporting your guilty pleas from State's Exhibit 1 admitted to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. I now find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt in each of these two cases. And you were hereby sentenced. The cap was 1 year, I believe, in the agreement. You were hereby sentenced to a confinement in the state jail for a term of 1 year. You will be given credit for time you've served, which looks like it's about 4 months. Also, the judgments in each of these cases shall reflect that restitution in the amount of $6,000 is part of the judgment in 21-36529, and $2,500 restitution will be part of the judgment in 21-36760 to be paid to the complainants in each of those two cases. They are named in the indictment in each of these cases. Anything else?
No.
Thank you so much.
maybe it's good.
Yeah. Here are those. Thanks. Kendra Petrie. Is, so. That you, Tom Burbank is your attorney? Yeah, you just have a seat right there. We're gonna get to him, you know, so. Don, you had Jeremiah 4A, is that reset?
It's reset, yes.
Justin Moore?
Kimler just, he just filed a notice of representation.
Huh? What? Come on up.
Mr. Kimler just filed a notice of
Is that right?
representation.
Yes.
Yeah.
A new crime comes up.
Yes.
What do you know? I think, have a rubber band. Hold on. Hey. Sure.
I'll get back.
Alan Jones here?
I've
Jennifer-
not had Mr. Jones check in.
Not at all. Are we sure? Because I told him that I wasn't gonna be out here till about 22, and now I found out I've got a couple of arraignments, so he
No,
wasn't
Your
here
Honor.
before.
No, he was not here before.
You could take a default, Ms. Kingsley.
Thank you, Your Honor. And just to confirm, Jen did a Crystal Garcia check-in.
Not that I nor the other clerk have seen.
Okay, my notes just indicate from the last hearing that he's under guardian care and that she was assisting him.
Well, Alan Jones, what are you doing on Alan Jones? You're taking a default?
Yeah, I'll request a default judgment at this
I'm
point.
just not sure why you're talking about Garcia right now.
Well,
Is
just
that
because I'm
enough?
concerned if he's under a guardianship and
Is it, wait a minute, is Garcia on another case or this one?
no, this one, Crystal Garcia, my notes from the last hearing indicate that he appeared in the hospital with a social worker, Crystal Garcia, and she stated that he's also under a current guardianship. So I'm just concerned about taking a default if he does have an active guardian.
I see.
Yeah, that's just my one hang up.
Yeah, I believe he was in a long-term or temporarily in a long-term facility when he appeared last week. He was in a hospital room of some sort.
Did we notify him of this date at that
Yes.
facility?
Yeah, well, he was notified on Zoom and his social worker was with him when you notified him on Zoom.
Kind of remember this. I'm just not sure. I had that happen now and then. I don't remember exactly what was said. You want to adjourn it one more time?
Yeah, let's just adjourn it one more time if we could, Judge.
Yeah, I agree with that. We'll adjourn to the 20th, Jennifer. Can you send the notice out again, please?
Yes, but I don't know if we have the name of the facility that he was in. Miss Kingsley, did you have note of that?
I don't have any information other than what was provided at the last hearing.
Yeah, I don't think they necessarily told us where he was, just that he was under medical care.
In some sort of facility.
How are we going to notify somebody if we don't know where they are?
I mean, we can send it to his address and hope if someone's picking up his mail, but that would be the only
Let's
address
do
that
it
we have.
at, April 20th at 10 a.m. Okay? All right.
All right, thank you, Judge.
And for you, thank you very much. Meadowlands, I'm sorry, SRM Group versus Siobhan Brown,
Yes, I'm here.
2601152. Is Mr. Cox's office? There you go, counsel, your appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Brent Tinker for the plaintiff.
Ms. Brown, your name?
Siobhan Brown.
I don't see you. You got to start your video, ma'am. There you go. Okay. We adjourned it 1 week to 10 o'clock today. I don't remember what the issue is. Can you tell me, Mr. Ingram?
Yeah, this is a non-payment case. My understanding is that Miss Brown intended on vacating, and I'm not sure if that's still the case. I believe that she wanted to vacate on the 11th. Is that correct, ma'am?
No, there's lots of changes. Things have changed significantly within the past week, and that I need to address.
Well,
Okay.
you got a non-payment. You want to tell me, give me your breakdown as to what is owed.
Of course, Judge. Right now, I've got rent at $22.45 34. There is one $75 late fee, which brings that to $23.20 34. And then there's court costs of $184.17. So the total should be $25.04 51, including April.
April was paid, so I just paid it over the weekend.
Well, how much do you think is owed, ma'am?
Well, last time it was $13.50. And I just paid April's rent the other day, so.
It's possible it wasn't processed if she paid over the weekend.
I have the receipt if you'd like to see it.
Ma'am, you're saying the rent was $13.50 per month?
Oh, no, it's $9.82 per month, but that was with the late charges from March, $13.50 and the court costs. But I paid April just 2 days ago.
So on my map, let's see, you should still owe $1604.51 less 82. So somewhere in the neighborhood of about $1622.51, I think. Does that sound more like it?
No, because I got $13.50 from last time, so I don't know where those extra charges come from.
I'm almost reaching the point where I'm gonna require these landlords to show up by Zoom. I mean, I got people paying over the weekend. They tell me they paid. We can't verify it. How do I possibly give anybody a judgment one way or the other? Would you call your client and find out if she paid and what they think the balance is? In fact, I'm gonna go on to another case. Are those ready on the arraignments, guys?
Yes, I call fire, I still wait for them.
So why don't you do that? Why don't you call your client and Salters Realty too and ask them to show up? Will you do that for me, please?
I'll take care of it right now, Judge.
Thank you. Nelson Rodriguez, Brownstown Square versus Nelson Rodriguez. Oh, this is your case too, Mr.
Yes, good morning, Judge.
This is
Yeah,
two
that's
six zero 939. Mr. Rodriguez, your name?
Nelson J. Rodriguez.
Brent Tinker for plaintiff.
What happened on this one?
I didn't receive a notice to appear and I got a judgment against me. And going back and obtaining a copy of the notice to appear from legal aid, they have inadvertently put that I owed.
Why weren't you here? Why weren't you here?
I never received that notice, Your Honor.
They would have had to personally serve you.
It would be very impossible because my mom.
Hang on, just let me finish. Let me finish. They had to either personally serve you or do tacking with a second mailing, and that perfects service. And this was on the 16th, and you filed a motion to set aside the judgment on the 26th.
Your Honor, my mother cannot leave the home. And she can't roll around. She can't go out in the snow.
Who's the defendant here? Who's the defendant?
I am.
Okay, so what's this have to do with your mother?
She would have, if someone would have knocked at the door, she would have been able to accept it. She can't leave the home, Your Honor.
Hang on. Jennifer, do you have the proofs of service?
Yes, Your Honor, I show that we placed it in the mail on March 2nd here at the court. And then it was tacked by the court officer on March 9th.
Okay, that's all they're required to do. They mailed it to them. They mailed it to you guys at that address, and it was tacked on the door, and that's sufficient, especially when, in other words, they paid for a second mail. They
Okay.
went out there 2-3 times, they tacked it on the door, and a letter was sent. Period.
I did not know about it, Your Honor. Now, when I did get a copy of it, there's some errors on their motion. They said that the last month of rent I paid was in December, which is incorrect. When they filed this, I had brought the rent up to date on March 2nd. The only month that I owed was February.
Wait a second.
Yes, sir.
Did you just say that you brought the rent up to date on March 2nd?
That is correct, Your Honor.
And did that include February rent?
That's the only month that I owed.
Brownstown Square, get them here too, Mr. Ingram. I'm telling you, I don't know if anybody else is doing this,
Not
but
just, is it the same
Mr. Rodriguez,
date? Yes,
Mr.
sir.
Rodriguez,
Sorry.
I'm gonna have him get the manager here. I have to go on video and do some Flat Rock videos here. So you guys can talk, whatever you want to do, and I'll be right with you as soon as I can. Nathan.
Yes, sir.
Nathan Lee White III,
Yes, sir.
218-236-324A.
Good morning, Judge.
Hang on one second. B, 2OR5118488A, 2OR5118488B. How shocking that I got somebody that hasn't been here in a few years. Go ahead, your appearance?
Good morning, Judge. As a guest, appearing behalf of Mr. White, who appears via Zoom.
Mr. White, your name?
Nathan Lee White III.
Well, he doesn't like to show up to court, huh?
Judge, he was incarcerated from September 10th of 2021 until December 5th of 2025 in Florida.
September 10th of 2021 until December.
December 5th. And then prior to that, he was going through the
Hang on one second. We got a ticket in 20 on August 26th of 20. And he didn't bother to show up on that. He wasn't in custody then either.
He wasn't, Judge. He was going through the trial process. And then there was also the issue with COVID, Judge. There was a shutdown of the courts during that time as well, Judge.
No. Everybody else or a lot of other people seem to make it. It's not like we shut the front door. Mr. White, what were you in prison for?
Dealing in trafficking stolen property.
Where is he right now?
He's in Dallas, Texas. He's at a halfway house. That it's a 9-month program. He's been there for 4 months. But
All right, look. On the driving on a suspended, do you have any proof of this, by the way, or is this just what he's telling you?
this is based on what he's communicating to me.
On the suspend charge, does he stand mute, wait formal reading?
Yes.
I'm entering a not guilty plea. I'm gonna go ahead and give you a personal bond of $1,000. Can leave the state without consent, can leave the state without consent of the court. You cannot violate a law, you must appear in court as directed. I'll give you a court date. I'm gonna need you to send us proof, to acquire proof that you were in prison for those dates and where at. And you can,
I have release paperwork right now.
good, you can, well, listen to me, don't go walking around. Listen.
Okay.
Don't
Yes,
go
sir.
walking around. I don't know what caused you to zoom in today. What came to light here? What happened?
Well, while I was in prison, I changed my life. I found Christ, and I got the opportunity to come to this program in Dallas, Texas, and it's a 9-month to 12-month program, and I've just entered the phase where I can acquire a license and.
All right, hang on. Do you reside at 5251? Is it Beeman Avenue?
Yes, sir.
All right, that's where we're gonna send your notices, but you're gonna have to write this down. Give me we're gonna schedule this for April the 16th. April the 16th at 10:15 in the morning. April 16th at 10:15 in the morning. And he stands mute, waives formal reading on all of these, counsel?
Correct.
All right. You still owe some money on these 2020 cases.
Yes, sir.
I mean, I would consider running the other ones, giving you credit, but on the 21 cases, if some of the information I've been provided is true, but we're gonna need you here April the 16th, okay, at 10:15 in the morning. I'm entering not guilty pleas on all those cases. And you owe 362 on, I'm sorry, let me see, on the 2020, you owe 338 and 362, so that is $700.
Okay.
Are you gonna be able to pay that?
Well, right now, like I said, I'm in the transitioning into work. I'm graduating Dallas College on the 8th, Wednesday.
Good for you.
And
hang on.
I'm just
Let me
getting my
just do
life
this.
together.
Let me just do this. I got a lot going on this morning. I'm gonna go ahead and give you that personal. You have to show up in court. You can appear by Zoom.
Okay.
Set it for April 16th at 10:15. You should try to get some money together on that other case, okay?
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
And Mr. White
Thank
has
you.
the same login information that you logged into today.
Okay, use the same number.
Yep.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Roger Allen LaBelle, it's 19F231701.
Judge McNally, and after Mr. LaBelle.
Mr. LaBelle, your name? We're not hearing a word.
There you go. Try it now. Oh, yes, Roger Allen LaBelle.
Where's he from? I hate to inconvenience anybody, you know what I mean?
I understand.
No, it's fine, sir.
Inconvenience
I'll tell you
anybody.
when it's on.
Like I said, we're gonna be doing these on boats and golf courses pretty soon. Where you been, Mr. LaBelle?
I stay in Ypsilanti, Michigan, close to my doctors. I have
Well,
epilepsy.
I hope you have some money, else, you know, you've been playing with us for 6 years here. If you don't have the money to pay this right now, you are going to go to jail today, young man.
Judge, Mr. LaBelle's been having some issues with regard to his finances and stable residence.
Does he work?
Currently, I believe he's not working.
Why aren't you working?
I don't have transportation or any way of getting around with my epilepsy. They took my license away. And I stay with my dad right now because he helps me getting back and forth to my doctors.
Mr. LaBelle, doctors for what, sir?
Epilepsy. I started having seizures around 6 years ago. That's why I lost my job. I was actually a carpenter.
Officer Goldsmith, your name?
Corporal Goldsmith, Flat Rock Police Department, sir, Your Honor. Good morning.
Good morning. I'm gonna ask you to take your hat off, please, too, Corporal.
I apologize, Your Honor.
That's all right. What time did you get him? What was he picked up for and where and for what?
We picked him up from Sumter PD on a warrant.
They were coming back from a Easter celebration, Judge. His father was driving and he drove too fast. He was pulled over. The officer asked for his identification in the passenger seat. He provided it. They did see Edward.
When's the last time you worked?
It's been several years. Just not being able to drive has been really tough finding any employment, especially like in the location I'm at. It's just, I live in the middle of nowhere.
You live in Ypsilanti, you said, right?
Yeah, but it's like it's Ypsilanti, but it's like in like farm town in Ypsilanti. It's like it's Pittsfield.
Who do you live with?
My dad.
And he can't take you to work?
My dad does septic tank service, so he wakes up at 7 o'clock in the morning and then doesn't get home till about 5-6 p.m.
And you don't have transportation because?
My dad drinks a lot, sir.
Judge, he has
And he's,
Yes, and he's unable to drive. He just started getting medicated, and I believe he just got cleared to get his license back so that he can actually drive himself. Isn't that correct?
February 28th, I just got cleared to drive again for the first time in 6 years.
You have any money with you today?
I do not, sir. My father is willing to help with the payments.
Why don't you call him up right now? Corporal, let him use the phone. Call him up, see if he can come up with $200 and I'd be willing to waive some fines here. But I'm not gonna just release you. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to make those calls and we will go from there. Do you have any questions for me?
No, I don't. I appreciate what you're doing.
All right.
And you're doing your job. You know, that's all you can do.
Thank you. All right. Yep. We'll let you make a call. And Corporal, will you call us back or communicate with I don't know who I want.
I can't hear you, Your Honor.
John, would you communicate with Corporal Goldsmith and find out when this gentleman's called his father and what the story is, will you please? And then we'll call you back and we'll call them back.
Can I appear on Zoom? I've got another in custody for Judge Hess.
Go ahead. Yeah. Yep.
Thank you.
All right. All right. Do I have Salters Realty here and Mr. Ingram?
I don't think the manager's checked in and Mr. Ingram is still here, but he may be making contact.
Resolve this, Ms. Sineski?
Yeah.
Come on up here. Kathleen Sineski versus Dylan Demmer, 2600470. Do you have did you guys, let me hear your names, please.
Kathleen Sineski.
Your name?
Dylan Demmer.
Has this been resolved?
Yes.
And what are the terms?
The terms are, he's gonna pay $15.95 for January rent, $75 late fee.
Hang on one second. Okay, let me just. $15.95 for January rent, $75 late fee?
Yes.
Okay,
And then he's gonna pay the balance of the proration, which was $25.33.
okay,
And he had a missed water bill in December for $180.40.
okay,
And his final water bill was $110.70.
okay.
And he had 2 service calls for the heat and the garbage that was left out at the curb, which I have my contractor here that I sent over there for $80 service call twice, so $160.
Did you add all those up?
Yes,
What is the total?
I come up with $2,146.43.
Do you have a proposed consent judgment by chance? Is that what you're agreeing to, sir?
Yes, sir.
Is to pay $2146.43?
Yes, sir.
Jennifer, can you bring me a consent judgment, please? I'll fill it out for you guys when I get a minute. You can both read it, make sure you understand it. I'll hand it to you. You can both sign it. I'll call the case. We'll go from there, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. What's going on here?
Where's the sound?
What else do you have down there? Do you have any more?
What?
Laszlo Lucas versus Katie Chamberlain, 2601063.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning to you. How are you? Your name?
My name is Katie Chamberlain and I'm fine. Thank you for asking.
What is the name? No. Mr. Lukacs here?
He's not on Zoom, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Have you had contact with Mr. Lukacs?
No, I have not.
Scheduled for 10 o'clock, right?
10:30, sir.
I gave him 15 minutes. Case dismissed.
Thank you.
Thank you. Riverside Townhomes versus Kim Morgan, 2601289.
What?
Riverside Townhomes versus Kim Morgan, 2601289.
I'm here, Your Honor.
Mark
Your
Landa for the
name?
plaintiff. Good morning, Your Honor.
Kimberly Morgan.
You're not driving, are you, Mr. Landau? Mr. Landau, pull the car over
Sorry, Your
right
Honor?
now.
Your Honor, I'm not driving. Would you
Pull
like to see
the
my driver?
car over. Pull the car over. Mr. Landau, pull the car over.
Judge, I'm sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm not gonna handle a case where people are driving. You're a lawyer. You know better. Pull the car over.
All right, Judge, we will right now. Pardon me.
South Point Square versus Marquetta Brooks, 2601290.
Mark Landa for the
David
plaintiff.
Cassar versus Christopher Branoff, 2601295.
Good morning, Your
I'm
Honor.
gonna get really agitated if you don't shut your camera down, Mr. Landau. You know better.
I apologize, Your Honor.
That's not a good apology. That's silly and ridiculous. You guys act like you look like you got a top down somewhere. You're not in Detroit. Mr. Cassar, your name?
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm David Cassar.
All right, is Christopher Branoff here?
Yes, yes, sir.
Where is Christopher Branoff?
Right here. I think so.
Your Honor,
Okay,
he's in the
you-
gray shirt.
I see him. Your name, sir?
Christopher Branoff.
Did you listen to and understand the rights on the video?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Do you wish to speak to a lawyer or apply for funding?
No, no, sir.
All right, what is the issue here, Mr. Cassar? How much does he owe, or is this for termination? This is for termination, right?
This is for termination. I did speak to Christopher a few minutes ago, and I agreed to give him up until April 27th to move out, and he agreed.
Is this going to be in the form of a consent judgment or a conditional dismissal?
This is going to be a consent judgment.
All right, and does he have your permission to sign your name to a proposed consent judgment, Mr. Branoff, whereby you would agree to vacate by the 27th?
Yes, sir.
All right. You have 3 business days since you're unrepresented by a lawyer to come in here and fill out a motion to set aside the judgment. You have 10 days to appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right, so does he have your permission to sign your name, and you agree to the terms wherein you are going to leave the property, vacate, turn over the keys, everything on or before the 27th of April?
They'll probably see you and I right now. That's good.
What is going on here today? Do you understand what I just said, Mr. Branoff?
Yes, sir.
All right, you agree to those terms? Do you agree to those terms, sir?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and submit your judgment on that one. Good luck to you, Mr. Branoff. You just have to be out by the 27th. David Cassar versus Megan Lemansky, 2601307.
Your Honor, that was a dismissal. It is a dismissal, sorry.
Case dismissed, motion to the plaintiff.
Thank you.
Secretary of Veterans Affairs versus Michael Smith, 2601311.
Good morning, Your Honor. Timothy Shervanak, CHERVENAK, P71136 on behalf of the plaintiff.
Good morning, counsel. Michael Smith, is he here?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, your name, sir?
Michael Joseph Smith.
Did you listen to and understand the rights on the video?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you wish to speak to a lawyer or apply for funding?
No, thank you, Your Honor.
Counsel, is this for, what is this? Oh, this
termination.
Go ahead.
This is a termination of tenancy after a mortgage foreclosure.
All right, the redemption period expired when?
That expired back on February 21st of 2026.
All right. And you're asking for a writ date of what?
If Mr. Smith needs additional time, I have authority to offer up to 30 days from today. If not, then the 10-day period.
Can you be out by the 30th, Mr. Smith?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. And is this going to be in the form of a a consent judgment then?
Yes, Your Honor. If Mr. Smith can give me his permission to sign his name to a judgment with those terms, I could e-file that.
So, Mr. Smith, do you consent to that arrangement?
I do, Your Honor. I do have one question. The Veteran Affairs referred me to a real estate agent who is working with me on a cash for keys to be out by the 20th. His name is Manny Ramirez, Your Honor. Would that affect that?
This is with Mr. Shervanak and the Veterans Affairs.
Oh, okay.
If you guys are agreeing to a writ date of the 30th, I don't see anything that would prohibit you from leaving early for cash for keys, if that's your question.
Yep, that was it, Your Honor. I have no problem.
And Your Honor, I can confirm that's correct. You should continue to work with the realtor. If they can be out sooner for some money, they can still pursue that.
Now, since you're unrepresented by a lawyer, you have 3 business days to come in here and fill out a motion to set aside the judgment, 10 days to appeal. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And he has your permission to sign your name to this, correct?
Absolutely, Your Honor.
You're all set. Thank you very much. Good luck.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you both.
They'll be here at 2. Hello?
Your Honor, Corporal Goldsmith here, just letting you know, just making you aware we're ready. You made a few phone calls.
Okay, I'll be right with you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Ms. Sineski and Mr. Dillian, I'm checking the box here on the bottom. I'm just indicating defendant has vacated property. This is strictly for money damages, okay? So I've got inserted here 214643. If the 2 of you agree to it, sit down and read it. And that's it. And you've gone into the property and looked.
Yeah.
So everything else is in order.
Yes.
So you guys can, but something to put X where you need to sign the date. And let me come back to Mr. This is not good. John, what happened with the Gina took the spot?
You need me to grab that?
I want to call this case with this young man here.
All good.
Mr. Ingram, are you ready?
I believe so, Your Honor. I do have.
Salters Realty versus Travis Hurst, 2601196. Mr. Hurst here, you guys?
Granting for plaintiff.
Don't go in. Is Travis Hurst here?
No, Your Honor, defendant did not appear.
You could take a default on this. Mr. Ingram,
Understood. This is a termination of tenancy matter, Your Honor. Given the fact that service was perfected, at this time, we would take a default possession judgment with a
writ date April 16th, correct?
Correct, Judge.
You can submit your judgment. South Point versus Marquetta Brooks. Oh, wait a minute, I don't have that. What's your other ones, Mr. Ingram?
I've got the Brownstone cases. If you want to circle back to Rodriguez, I do have a representative
Brownstone
here.
Square versus Nelson Rodriguez, 2600939.
Brent Ticker for plaintiff.
Your name, sir?
Nelson J. Rodriguez, Your Honor.
All right, did you guys talk on this?
I tried to contact him, but he didn't answer.
Mr. Ingram, what is your position here?
Well, this is defendant's motion. He needs
I
to
know.
show just cause or meritorious defense, and I'm not sure that he's done either of those things. He did have some questions. I do have Mr. Ed Amati here to testify from the property if he would like to present those questions again in terms of, I believe, the balance that was owed.
I didn't have questions regarding the balance, sir. My question was, why would they claim that I owed rent from these back as
Mr.
January
Rodriguez,
when that wasn't
right
done?
now, they gave me a judgment for 1229. 79, it looks like. Let me double check. Yeah. And I signed that on March the 16th. I don't find any of your arguments persuasive so far, just to caution you. They perfected service. I don't know if you live there. I don't want to know, but you're responsible for taking care of the rent.
And
If
it was brought up to date on March 2nd, which they continued to file paperwork. They had claimed that the rent was owed from as far back as January, which was not the case.
We have somebody here from Brownstown Square Apartments.
Mr. Ed Amati is here, Judge.
Yes.
What's your name, sir? Your name?
My name Human Etamadi.
Are you the manager of Brownstown Square?
Yes, one of the managers here at the property. Yes.
Well, you tell me what we have here. What he's saying, you guys didn't credit him properly.
Yeah, we have applied all the payments that he has paid so far. The amount what we had on the judgment was correct, and everything was applied properly.
Your Honor, if I may?
Yeah.
On the copy I obtained for their complaint, their original complaint, it says rent is paid through December 31st. That is incorrect. Rent had been paid through January 31st. It says the amount that was due was $1,050. That is also incorrect. It would have been $1,025. On your judgment that's the one I did receive. They said the rent amount is $900. That is incorrect. My rent amount is $975. Other monies due, they claimed $140. They never stated for what that was for. The only month
that was late fees.
The late fees that they include of the $975, they include a $50 late fee, which would have made it $1,025, not $1,040, which is what you get when you combine those two.
Wait a minute, they had court costs. How much did you think you owed in rent? They said 900 on here.
Well, I owed $975 plus the $50 late fee, and that was paid on March 2nd. They continued with this paperwork, even though I brought it up to date.
Judge, this is a rolling balance, and he owed at the time of the judgment. What he's quibbling over in terms of these numbers, I don't see that that speaks to just cause or meritorious defense. If he has some sort of ledger item, the time to go over that would have been at the hearing. But right now, we're just only issue as whether or not he's presenting just cause or meritorious defense in terms of his motion.
But if you are claiming that my rent was paid to December 31st on your original claimant, that is incorrect. That's false. My rent was paid up
There
to
may have been
February
payments
31st.
paid after that was filed, sir, but you had a balance
No, sir.
on
No,
the day
look
of
at the
court.
date it was
Wait a
filed.
minute, Mr. Rodriguez. Wait, Mr. Ingram.
The only thing that matters is that he owed at the time of the judgment, which he did. And we stand by the numbers that we submitted to the court.
How much do you think you owed at the time that the judgment was entered on March 16th, Mr. Rodriguez?
Right now, I cannot tell you
No,
because I
didn't-
don't know what month they're paying.
Whoa.
Oh, what I owe at the time of the judgment,
wait.
only the time.
Wait. I asked you, as of the date that I entered the judgment, March 16th of 26, what do you think you owed?
$1,025, which would have been the $975 rent plus a $50 late fee, only for the month of March, for that same month.
Well,
Now,
I
if
don't need
there's
to hear all
additional
that.
fees-
Hang on.
Sorry,
Just
Your
give me
Honor.
a straight answer. How much do you think you owe?
$1,025, and I don't know what fees they added after that they said.
They added on other money due, which was late fees, and they added on court costs and statutory attorney fees. Actually, truth be told, I'm not sure you're not telling me in so many words that you owe more than this judgment's worth.
I wouldn't know because the 140, I don't know what that's for, Your Honor.
I said late fees.
Okay, so with the late fees, it's $975 plus 50 is $1,025. That includes the late fees.
They had two late fees of $70 a piece for a total of 140 is what they told me on March 16th.
Yeah, according to my lease, the late fees are $50.
Is that true, Mr. Ingram?
I would have to look. Mr. Edamati should be able to answer that, though.
Okay, the late fee is a $50 late fee and also a $15 late fee. It's $65 altogether. Maybe that's where he's making making an error. But
You guys told me there were 140 in late fees. I don't know if it was 2 months, 3 months. I assumed it was 2. I could be wrong. Maybe it's parts of 3 months. I don't know. Can somebody tell me?
Here's a copy of my lease, $50 late fee.
It's
nothing more on any of the pages.
okay. The first late fee is $50. The second late fee that is there is about $25, and that was added back in February 16th. So the total late fee, the $140, is accurate because you haven't paid for 2 months.
That is what I'm telling you is incorrect, sir.
All right.
When
Well,
you filed this
hang
paper,
on, Mr. Rodriguez. You're talking nickels here. You really are. You didn't show up. We provided proper notice. And now you want to stop this. So I'm not going to do anything here. I'm denying your motion to set aside the default judgment. There is no good cause for failure to appear. And frankly, I don't see where you have a meritorious defense. So I am denying your motion to set aside. Actually, your motion is to stay the eviction.
that's all I need so that I can pay my rent.
Well, you
That's
should
what
have
I
thought
was
about,
asking them for.
stop. Don't start arguing with me or raising your voice with me.
Sorry, Your Honor.
Do you have today this judgment amount of $1,229.79?
I don't think so. I have it today, Your Honor, but I should have it by the end of the week.
Well, you only had until the 26th to come up with it of March.
When I spoke to them about paying it, they said if I don't pay it by then, I then would have to pay both months at the same time.
Well, I can't solve that for you.
I understand, Your Honor.
I'm sorry. You should have come up with the money when you were supposed to.
Your Honor, I wasn't 2 or 3 months late like they claim.
Sir, you're talking about pennies. Whether these late fees were supposed to be 100 or 140, I'm satisfied that they're charging you properly for late fees. I put caps on late fees. And that's that.
If I may, I'm not arguing the late fees, Your Honor. I'm arguing the time.
Sure.
The
Sure.
time.
I'm telling you, I'm denying your motion. You're gonna have to talk to them or vacate. I'm not staying the eviction. I'm sorry. I wish you well. Thank you. Good luck. Kathleen Sineski versus Dylan Demmer,
Thank you, Your Honor.
2600470. Everybody's name.
Dylan, then.
All right. Did you sign and read and understand this consent judgment for money judgment, for money damages only? Mr. Demmer?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Sineski?
Yes.
And you understand it amounts to 214643, sir?
Yes, sir.
And you agree to pay that?
Yes, sir.
And you understand that's for money damages overall, correct?
Yes.
And you vacated the property, correct?
Yes, sir.
You agree with that, right, Ms. Sineski? And did you sign and read and understand this document as well, Ms. Sineski? All right, so I'm gonna order this money judgment here. I'm gonna let you guys go down the hall and get your notice, and you're all set. I wish you well. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, let's go back on, John, good things to go down those two. Let's go back on Roger Allen LaBelle, 19F231701. Mr. LaBelle, your name.
Roger Allen LaBelle.
Corporal, your name again?
Corporal Goldsmith, Flat Rock Police Department.
All right, what did you find out?
I can make the $200 payment. I have my mother and grandmother coming up here. It's going to be after my grandmother has cancer. So she's going in for a treatment today. She's going to come in around 3 p.m. and then my mom's going to come in and make the payment for me.
Okay. So
If that's
at 3
possible.
o'clock roughly?
Yeah, it'll be after the treatment at
Is Mr. Gaith
radio.
there? Mr. Gaith, are you out there? Jeez, I ain't gonna lose my mind.
Let me call.
Yeah.
You, Judge Simpson.
I'll tell you what, you pay. I got it, yeah, in my name.
He's not concerned. He's probably in Judge Hudson's courtroom. Let me call over and see. He's answering Judge Hudson.
South Point Square versus Marquetta Brooks, 26019-01290. Ms. Brooks, your name, ma'am?
Marquita Brooks.
All right, you have to start your video, ma'am.
Oh, I'm sorry. Marquita Brooks.
All right, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Do I have Mr. Landau out there, Jennifer?
Judge, I don't know if he's, I'm looking through the breakout rooms to make sure he's not in one.
Do I have Juliana Jones here?
I don't have Miss Jones checked in. Mr. Landau's audio is connecting. We're just waiting for it to connect.
Mr. Landau, your appearance.
Mark Landau for the plaintiff.
You guys, where are you? Where are you, Mr. Landau?
I'm here, Your Honor. Good morning.
I know, but where are you?
I'm en route to Indianapolis to go see the Final Four, Judge.
To see what?
The NCAA finals.
Are you pulled over, Mr. Landau, or are you still traveling?
I am pulled over, Judge.
All right. Ma'am, did you listen to and understand the rights on the video?
Yeah.
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you wish to speak to a lawyer or make an application for funding? Ma'am?
No, okay, I'm sorry, I got confused because I heard someone else speak as well. I didn't know if you were talking to me or.
Talking to you.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on today, really.
Okay, no worries. No, I already had the conversation with the attorney.
But how much is owed on this, Mr. Landau?
Your Honor, Ms. Brooks owes $911.91 in rent, no late fees at this point, $182.04 in court costs, total is $1,093.95. Oh, I'm sorry. You know what, Judge? I'm looking at the wrong paperwork. This is Miss Morgan.
No, because you're in a car. Because you're in a car. You shouldn't be in a car. You should have got somebody to handle these. Here's what I'm doing on all of these. I'm calling all these cases. Southwick versus Marquette, South Point versus Marquetta, 2601290. I'm adjourning this to the 12th, Jennifer. Or 13th, rather. Give me a time, please.
Judge, how about 11 o'clock?
11 o'clock. South Point versus Juliana Jones, 2601291. I'm adjourning this to April 13th at 11 o'clock. Then I have Riverside Townhomes versus Kim Morgan, 2601289. I'm adjourning this to April the 13th. And that's going to be at 11 a.m. Then I think that's it for you. So that's what I'm doing on those. You have any more, Mr. Landau?
That's it, Your Honor.
I tell you, I don't like this. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Thank you. Stay seated, everybody.
Thank you, Judge.
I got caught in between both courts. Courts.
Each other, so I don't think.
Yeah, it's fine about that. I had another in custody over there. I called over there to talk to him.
Miss Morgan, you can go ahead and disconnect. He did adjourn yours until next week at 11 a.m. Okay, next Monday at 11 a.m.
Is it for April? All right, thank you very much.
Okay, you're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
She's watching.
Yeah, I can pay the $200.
That needs to be paid by 3 o'clock this afternoon.
Yes, yes, my,
Let me
my
take,
grandma.
hang on.
Yep.
Slow down. If you plead guilty, I want you to understand that I'm going to incarcerate you 1 day for every $10 owed, so you could get 20 days. Do you understand that?
Yeah, if I
And
plead
hang on, let me
guilty-
finish. Just let me finish.
Yes,
though.
sir.
You understand?
Yes,
If you
Your Honor.
pay that, you're not gonna have to serve any time except till 3 o'clock. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. If you want to plead guilty to that charge, failure to pay $200.
Can I ask a question, Your Honor? I just want to make sure I understand correctly.
You pay the 200 by 3 o'clock, you're gonna be done. If you don't pay that, then you're gonna serve 20 days. I'm gonna waive the balance. You owe another 100 and.
Yeah, that's
or
what I
100
want to do.
Another 82, I believe, plus a clearance fee, but you'll still have to pay the clearance fee too. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Do you want to plead guilty?
Yes, sir.
To the charge you failed to pay $200, $282, I believe. How do you plead?
I plead guilty.
Did you fail to pay?
Yes.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No.
All right, I'll accept your plea. Defendant to serve 20 days or pay $200. If you pay it today, you'll be released today. If not, you're going to serve 20 days. Balance waived, but you still have to pay your clearance fee on this, okay?
Yes.
So when you get released after the 200, you should get your $40 up here. And that will be your clearance on this ticket. And then I don't know what the extent of your record is, good, bad, or indifferent on the rest, but at least you're moving toward getting your license, okay?
Yes.
Good luck to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. You have a wonderful day.
Sure. Okay, is Derek Taylor here? Brownstown Square versus Derek Taylor. This is 2601308. Mr. Ingram, your name?
Brent Tinger for plaintiff. Hello again, Your Honor.
Is Derek Taylor here?
Yes, Judge, it looks like he moved back to the breakout room. I'm getting him right now. There he is.
Mr. Taylor, your name? You're muted.
Derek Taylor?
Did you listen to and understand the rights, sir?
Yes, Your Honor, I
Do you
did.
wish to speak to a lawyer?
No, sir.
All right. Do you wish to apply for funding?
No, sir, I do not.
Okay, Mr. Ingram, what do you want to do here?
Well, right now, the balance that I'm showing is $809.79 plus $150 late fee. So that's $859.79. There's cost of $189.79 for a total of $1,049.58. So my question to Mr. Taylor would be, do you think you can get that paid in 10 days, sir?
Sir, yes, I've over the weekend, I think on the 4th, I paid $775. So I only should own the balance of that.
Okay, what do you think the balance is then?
Brownstown Square, Mr. Adamati, you're here from Brownstown Square. Tell me your name again, sir, and tell me whether he made that payment.
Yes, this is Human. I'm checking right now to see for he made a payment
On the 6th.
on the 6th.
He's got to convey this to your lawyers. I feel like a babysitter here. Come on.
We just received the payment, sir.
Well, he said over the weekend. When did you pay it, Mr. Taylor?
That would have been the 5th, I believe it was.
Today's the 6th, so that was yesterday. Do you have the payment? And if so, how much is it? Mr. Adamati?
Yes,
Talk
sir.
to me, please.
$775, sir. Yes.
That's what he paid?
Yes.
So why wouldn't you convey that to your lawyer? I don't care how you do it. Text, email, phone call. Come on.
We just updated our files. So
All right, it's
we did send it.
11:35. You guys should know when you have cases here as to who's coming in. And if you get a payment as to one of them, you got to notify your lawyers. I can't tell you, I'm getting so close to requiring every property manager to come in here on every one of these landlord tenant cases. And I'm going to start, if you guys don't do a better job of conveying to your lawyers what payments were made. I'm not going to take breaks and have people call people and It's ridiculous. So what's your total balance now? If he paid 700 and, how much did you say? 749? I shouldn't have to do this. I'm the judge here. I shouldn't have to do this. How much was paid, sir?
$775. The balance is now $84.79.
See, and you know, like if he wasn't here and I got Mr. Taylor telling me this, there's gonna be some mistakes. So if he only owes $84 plus the cost, is it, Mr. Ingram? Is that what you're gathering?
I'm assuming, Mr. Edamati,
Why
did
don't
you
you just
include
assume?
court cost in that calculation, or did you not?
No, because we
So-
didn't have that yet.
Okay, so that's plus court cost, Judge. So it's 189.79 plus 84.79.
And what about the $50 late fee? Since he paid it, there's no late fees?
No,
So what's your total now, Mr. Ingram? You got 84 and 89.79 or 189.79. That should be $273.79. Is that true or false? I didn't have a calculator. I don't have.
I'm running it on my calculator right now, Your Honor, but
It's 273.79.
I have
So, Miss-
I have 274.58. But let me.
Well, all
run it
I got
again.
is $84 judgment amount and 189.79 in cost. That's 273.79. Am I missing something?
it's $84.79, the balance.
Exactly. So 84.79 plus 189.79 is
Yeah.
274.58.
Agree. I didn't have the 79 cents there.
That's what the judgment should be. And it sounds like he'll be able to pay it in 10 days.
So, sir, I can give you a writ date of the 17th, okay? You're gonna have to pay it by next Friday, no later, or else you have to vacate, Mr. Taylor. You
Yeah, the se-
understand that?
17th, yes, I do.
All right, I wish you well. That'll be after hearing. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Henry Isabel Colmenares, Brownstown Square versus Henry Isabel Colmenares, 2601309. Your name, sir?
Did you tell them? Go send the thing.
Hello,
Go tell them.
Your name?
Oscar Colmenares. Henry is
Well,
my father.
well,
but
who's
I am
Henry?
coupled with-
Who's
He's my
Henry?
He's my father. He's working now.
He's working?
Yes.
I can't let you appear on his behalf.
But yes, I am the responsible to stay in the apartment. Actually, in the defense is Henry and all other occupants.
Who's on the lease here? Mr. Ingram, do you know?
Let me take a look. Give me just a moment.
I didn't quite understand you, Mr. Colmenares. You got a bit of an accent, and that's fine. I'm just gonna ask you to repeat what you said slower and louder.
Pulling it up right
Is-
now.
Is Henry Colmenares on the lease or not, Mr. Oscar Colmenares?
The person I see on the lease is Henry Isabel Colmenares, and that's it.
Are you an occupant of the property, Oscar Colmenares?
Yes.
Do you know anything about that, Mr. Ingram?
That I do not know. Mr. Edamati may be able to speak to that.
Yes, they made a payment and they do not owe any balance at this time except the court costs.
So that
That's
would
good.
just be 189.79 owed. This
When
was
did you
filed-
guys make the payment? When did you make the payment, Mr. Colmenares?
I paid in March 27.
Wait a minute. When was the payment made? I don't know. I don't know what to tell everybody today. When was the payment made?
The payment, I'm sorry, Judge, The payment was made at the end of March.
Okay, now wait a second. I want you to put yourself in my position for 13 seconds here. You're the judge for a second. Wouldn't you expect a landlord to convey to their lawyer that nothing is owed on the judgment before the lawyer starts bringing out figures and I drag people in here? I'm serious. This is ridiculous. If they made it on March 31, today's April 6th. If you guys aren't going to run your operation correctly, I'm telling you, I will not put up with this again. You're going to have to come in here personally. I'm going to line all you guys up and treat you like children if that's what you're going to make me do. All right. Do you agree that you owe the court costs of $189.79, Mr. Colmenares?
If we need to pay that, we don't have any problem with that. I can pay, but so I don't know because it's the first time that's happened for me. And actually, I have the paper here, but they say the January 31. But I pay 2 months in December for January and January.
Late in paying it. They'd already filed this, so I'm going to give them that $189.79. Writ date will be on the 17th. That will be after a hearing. Actually, I'm just going to enter a default judgment versus Henry.
Understood.
And you
We'll
can do
split the
after
order.
hearing versus occupant Oscar.
Got it.
Okay? So just make sure you pay $189.79 by next Friday, sir. Thank you. Brownstown Square versus
89.
Mazar Ul Hassan Syed, 2601310. Appearances?
It's okay. I can leave.
Defendant has not appeared, Your Honor, on that one.
All right, counsel, you can take a default judgment on this. But again, I want to make sure they're looking at their books correctly. I'm serious. You know what I mean? If he wasn't here right now, go ahead.
What I have, and Mr. Adamati can correct me if I'm mistaken, is $405, which is $355 plus $150 late fee. There is $189.79 of cost, which puts the total at $594.79.
Is that true, Mr. Adamati?
That's the thing. I let Tepe know that they paid.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Writ date will be on the 16th. Default
Very good.
judgment is entered. Do you have any more for me, Mr. Ingram?
I do. I have a couple of the SRM cases. I think we can circle back to the Brown matter, and then there's the Miller case, and that should be it.
SRM versus Siobhan Brown, 2601152. All right, where's Siobhan Brown? Good morning, ma'am. Your name again? You have to unmute. Mr. Ingram, your appearance?
Siobhan Brown.
Fronting for plaintiff.
All right, what are we doing on this one?
So this one, I was able to confirm that $1,000 payment was made. So that puts the total at $1,504.51. I believe that she was sending me messages in the chat about the extra 200, which I think more than likely is the court cost. She can answer that, whether or not she understands that or not at this point.
Ms.
But
Brown,
in
he's
terms
telling
of-
me you owe 1504.51. Do you agree with that?
I did it, but if that's what it is, then that's what it is.
No, I listen. I want to make sure that you agree with it.
I don't.
What do you think it is?
1350, that's what I got the last week, and then I didn't know it jumped up to 1500. So
There's court cost of $184.17, ma'am. That has to be included as well.
okay, and can I address my issues?
Sure.
Yes. Yeah, I was addressing. I need to rescind my 30-day notice because my apartment, honey, crashed, fell through the rocks, and if I can't be able to stay here, I'll be homeless. So I'm asking the court if I could pay my to pay the $1,500 in 3 installments, with the first installment being paid this Friday.
Slow
And then
down one
two-
second. Slow down one
Sure.
second.
Sure.
You gave them a 30-day notice and saying I'm leaving?
Yes, it was supposed to have been on 11th, but I have to take it back because my apartment search didn't go right. Everything crashed. So I
Slow
need
down.
to stay here.
Slow down. Slow down.
Okay. Okay.
I'm not gonna really address that. That's between you guys. I'm gonna enter a
Okay.
judgment for this non-payment amount. I'm gonna give you 1504.51. And the hearing judgment for plaintiff will also be April 16th then, okay? That will be the writ date, April 16th. So you're gonna have to pay that amount, 1504.51 by the 16th. Can you do that?
No, that's what I was trying to discuss with the attorney, that I won't be able to pay all of it at once. I was hoping to get it pay it in installments because I'm on disability and I don't work, so I can't pay money like that all at once. So it's difficult. That's why I asked for 3 installments, at minimum 2 installments.
Like what kind of installments?
Dividing the 1,500 into, well, preferably 3, which would be $500 a piece on each, and the first one being paid this Friday. And then the second 500 will be paid on the 24th. And then the last one will be paid on May 8th. And then it'll be paid in full. And then I was
Then you're gonna,
also,
but then you're gonna, hang on. But
Mhm.
then you're going to owe May's rent.
that's okay. I'll work that out. I'm just trying to work on getting this balance off,
So you
get
want to
this
pay
paid off.
$500 by April the 10th,
Mhm. I'm getting hit
500
for my
more
appointment.
by April the 24th.
Mhm.
And you got to answer out loud instead of hmms. And then balance
Oh, yes,
by
yes.
May the 8th. Is that right?
Yes, that is correct.
Mr. Ingram, what is your thoughts?
She did propose this in terms of a conditional dismissal to me in the chat. And I did directly ask my client, and my client said that they would like to move forward with a judgment with the regular statutory 10 days.
I would like to know if I can go month to month.
Well, look, all I've got is a non-payment of rent case in front of me. And now it sounds like you got another issue because you served them a 30-day notice telling them you were going to leave. So
Well, I
this is independent of that, and I'm not going to get in the middle of that. You can talk to management there. Counsel, here's
Okay.
what I'm doing.
Sure.
If defendant pays $900 by February the 17th, writ date extended until May 1st. That's the best I can do for you, man. So you're gonna have
Understood.
to figure out a way to pay $900 by a week from Friday. You do that, I'll give you until May 1st to pay the balance, okay?
Okay, can you repeat that again, Judge, just so I can have it written down?
Sure.
I just,
The total
yeah.
judgment amount is gonna be 1504.51. If you pay $900 by April 17th, the writ date will be extended until May 1. If you don't pay $900 by April 17th, then they're going to be able to come in here and fill out an application for a writ and you would be evicted. Do you understand that?
I do.
All right. So you understand everything, and do you have any questions?
Yes, so going forward now, you said I need to talk to the management company to rescind my 30-day notice?
Yeah,
and
I
just
don't
live
have
month to
anything to
month?
do with that. You sent a
Okay,
30-day
well, I wasn't
notice to
aware.
quit. That's not before me. So you're gonna have to talk to Mr. Ingram or somebody from the complex. But you gotta be
That's
careful
fine.
when you start serving those and okay?
Yes,
might-
yes.
All right. I wish you well, ma'am. Good luck. Malaya, Conley, Miller. SRM versus Malaya, Conley, Miller, 2601293. Good morning, ma'am. Your name?
Malaya Conley Miller.
All right, Mr. Ingram.
Front ticket for plaintiff.
Did you listen to and understand the rights, ma'am, on the
Yes,
video?
I did.
Do you wish to speak to a lawyer or fill out an application for funding?
No.
How much is owed? Just the total amount, counsel.
Total amount with court costs is 24.32 and 17 cents.
You agree that you owe
Including
that
April.
amount, ma'am?
No, I don't.
How much do you owe?
They were giving me a charge of rent for February.
Just tell me how much you owe, ma'am.
On the app it's showing 2,330, but I just talked to one of the ladies over the weekend and they were going to remove the April charge because I handed over the keys.
Okay. Do you know anything about that, Mr. Ingram?
No.
This is what is getting extremely frustrating for me. Do they expect me to be a mind reader up here? I mean, they don't convey with their lawyers. Maybe I'm just going to make everybody come here, all the lawyers and all the managers and all the defendants, and we can just all sit in here and have a good time together. I'm getting tired of this. Call them up and find out if she paid and tell them I want them here from now on. And I'm even probably going to get to the point where I'm going to start to end up with defaults. Would you go call them, please, and find out? And I'll recall your case momentarily. Thank you. Marsh Creek versus Jana Loga, 2601301. Good morning, counsel. Sorry to keep you waiting. Your appearance?
Good morning, Your Honor. Rania Haddad for the plaintiff.
Is Shanna Logan here? Yeah,
I'm
there
here.
you are, ma'am. Your name?
Shanna Logan Silbright.
Did you listen to and understand the rights on the video?
Yes.
Do you wish to speak to a lawyer or apply for funding?
No.
Okay. This is for non-payment. So why don't you give me your breakdown, Ms. Haddad?
Yes, Judge. I'm showing currently rent to retain in the amount of $3,665 due and owing through today's date. There are $150 in late fees for 2 months, and then $170 in attorney fees and costs for a total redemptive amount of $3,985.
Can you pay that, ma'am? And do you owe that?
Yes, I get a check for my disability because I was in a car accident. So I get that on between the 25th and the 27th. But
you can be able to pay all of this then?
Not all of it. I'll be able to pay the rent and the $200 in late fees, but they said they will work with me on the court costs.
What are you asking me to do, Ms. Haddad?
Your Honor, I would ask for a judgment here for the amount that's due and owing. She indicated that she could have it, she's getting a Social Security by the, I think.
No, it's not Social Security.
I'm sorry.
I was hit by a drunk driver, so it's through Progressive.
My apologies. So through maybe the 27th, since we're already in April, I have the authority to extend it to the 27th, but that's the most I can do. My clients usually we don't do anything with regards to the attorney fees.
That's a lot. That's nice, and I'm gonna go along with that, ma'am. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to pay everything by April 27th. I'll extend it 11 days longer than you're entitled to, okay? But you're gonna have to either pay up or vacate on or before that date of April 27th, okay?
Okay, that's fine.
Good luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Marsh Creek versus Catherine Richards, 2601298. Is Catherine Richards here? Sorry, I didn't hear
Your Honor.
you.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we're here.
Catherine Richards, can you tell me your name?
Catherine Ann Richards.
Are you just right across the street at Marsh Creek right now?
Yes, I am.
Well, it's not a very good connection. Ms. Haddad, your name?
Yes, Rania Haddad for the plaintiff.
Did you guys listen? Who are you there in the middle? Or on the right side, I should say.
Hi, my name is. It's okay, Your Honor. My name is Sharon Richards. I'm the daughter of Catherine. I'm also on the lease as well.
Is that true, Ms. Haddad?
I'm not sure, Your Honor. This case was filed as in the name of Catherine Richards. She's Sharon Richards is an occupant. Then it was filed in her name, but I don't have a copy of the lease in front of me. But since they are,
Just give me the total amount that's owed right now.
Sure, Judge. I'm showing rent to retain in the amount of $3,866 due and owing through today's date. $150 in late fees for 2 months, attorney fees and costs of $170 for a total redemptive amount of $4,186 due and owing through today.
You guys gonna be able to pay that?
Your Honor, we don't agree with that. What's on our paperwork only says that we are to, with court costs, $2,203.
That didn't include the April rent. Right?
Yeah, so we had talked, the 2023 was for the March rent and the costs. We had to have
But time hearing you guys
regarding April's rent.
Your rental rate's 1878. Your rental rate is 1878.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Well, add 1878 plus 2033, which was, I mean, Mr. Dad, I don't know. Can you enlighten me here?
Yeah, sure, Judge. And in March, on March 18th, 2023, there is an amount due and owing of $2,203. That does include attorney fees and costs of $170. Then April rent has accrued in the amount of $1878. There's a water charge in the amount of $55. Then there's a late fee for April as well. Today is the 6th. So the amount that I am showing is an accurate amount through April.
Have you guys made any payments in the last 2 months? I am happy.
Yeah, so,
I don't understand why when I can hit a driver in a four-wood to your apartment that I can't even hear you here. I'm serious. I don't get it. Why don't you guys get in the car and come on over here, okay?
Yeah,
The words are going in and out.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you drive over to the courthouse? We're right across the street.
Okay, Your Honor.
And you two, right now, Ms. Haddad, you can log back in 10 minutes. How's that? They'll be here in 10 minutes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Have I called all of these now? What's, Mr.
We just have Miller with SRM Group still.
Sir M? SRM versus Malaya Conley Miller, 2601293.
Front ticket for plaintiff. Your Honor, I did confirm that she had in fact turned in the keys. So at this time, we move to dismiss without prejudice.
Case dismissed, motion to the plaintiff without prejudice. Ma'am, young lady, good luck to you. Mr. Ingram, I don't know if these have just been choppy because of the nature of these. I'm just not sure why lawyers are not getting word from their clients.
It might have been the holidays, the Easter. I don't know, Judge. It's an aberration. Usually it's not an issue with these clients, so apologize.
Okay, good enough. Case dismissed. Thank you very much. I think that's it for me this morning, right, guys?
We'll have to come back on that.
Have a good day, Judge.
Thank you very much. You too. Which is the other one?
Marsh Creek.
Well, I know I got that, but other than that.